And now everybody on Twitch knows.
Whoop-de-doo. I'm 29 years old. The fact that I've only had 2 speeding tickets
That's actually pretty good.
since I've been driving since 16
I'm
is...
38 and I've only had 1 speeding ticket, but I've also had 1 expired plate ticket.
And I've had 1 car accident, but I had that when I was 16.
I haven't, but that's mostly because I don't drive.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many speeding tickets I've had, but they were many years ago. But I had a fair amount, and I was in a car wreck, and I got a number of expired tag tickets.
Oh.
You know, that's
But that
one of
was
the things.
years ago.
That's one of the things I really like about Georgia, is that your tag expires your birth month. So you
that's nice.
You can't ever forget. Because Mississippi it was the month that you purchased your vehicle and got your tag.
Yeah.
Fucking remember when I purchased a 99 beater?
I mean, in North Carolina, you essentially, when you re-register for the year, you also pay your car tax for the year at the same time. Okay. So they just send you a bill, and it's just a bill with both included at one thing, and then, in order to register, you have to pay your car tax. So I never forget because I always get the bill and it also comes around the exact same time as tax season anyway. So like when I'm doing my taxes, I'm like, okay, I just start looking at paying attention to the mail, waiting for that bill to come through.
Well, in Texas, the registration sticker isn't actually on the plate. It's a sticker that goes on the bottom inside of the windshield on the driver's side, so you're always looking at it.
Oh.
Well, that's a good idea too.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I feel like that would make it. Well, I guess the cops could just pull your information to see if you've registered your car again.
Yeah, but nobody ever fucking as far as looking at the back of the plate.
There's actually a phone up for that now.
So that's a problem when I was in Mississippi, is that we were told when I got my sticker to score it, cut it. Once you stick it up, cut it. Because people will go peel them off and put them on their vehicle. Mm. Well, now they have 4 seconds to peel off, so...
In California now, you have custom stickers, and your license plate number is on your sticker.
Yeah, Georgia does that too, but Mississippi doesn't. Mississippi's just a month and a year, and that's it. It's just a fucking colored sticker with a month and a year.
Same with North Carolina.
Nothing special about it except it's reflectory.
Yeah, Texas is that way now too. That's pretty much all you get.
Yeah, in California, you have a separate month sticker when you first get the plate, and then you just have a year sticker with a different color depending on the year, so that they can tell at a glance if it's the right color or not.
It has been a hot minute since I played Basil.
It's been a hot minute since any of us have done anything in this game.
That's true.
It's been a month, y'all.
I was sad to come back yesterday. I left lovely
fall weather.
Low 50s, and came back to 87 degrees. Hooray for the valley.
I'm actually surprised that we're getting 40s to 60s right now here in Georgia.
We're getting...
Like that. Did you say 80 degrees Fahrenheit?
Yes.
Yeah, yesterday here it was 66.
Sorry. We're the small segment of the world that's still backwards when it comes to measurements.
True.
Yeah, for a country which did a lot to get away from the English language, you basically do keep a lot of our standards from the past.
That's true.
Yeah, that's not bad. That is not bad.
We're slow about change.
Unless it's backwards change.
Yeah.
And then we're really good at that, apparently.
Even the term fall is an outdated British thing.
Really?
Yeah, it was originally used in Commonwealth quite a bit. Well, Empire at the time. Just as like for autumn, but then we just fell out of favour of using it, and in terms of just saying autumn.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Well, apparently, linguists say that the American accent, particularly in New England, is much closer to what British English sounded like, 250, 300 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And then, we had our quaint little revolution, and we didn't change, and you guys did.
Well, let's put it this way. My accent has changed because I went from Lancashire to Yorkshire to Lancashire again. But even then, I have a distinctly different accent from my dad, and my dad has a distinctly different accent from my granddad.
Interesting.
So it's like we genuinely, and that's generation-wise. There's also distance. Like you can have a vague northern accent as I do, but you can also go. Like I live in one town, 20-minute bus journey to the next town, different accents. I mean, it's vaguely the same.
Interesting.
But you can tell if you're from different places. Like different accent every 5 miles. It's insane.
Oh, wow.
So, where are you living?
I'm having a cough. I'm in Morecambe, in Lancashire, but I've got a bad throat. Sorry.
No problem.
Yeah, I'm in Morecambe, but town over called Lancaster is completely. Well, it's not completely different, but it is majorly different. But then there's these really strange places, like the place I went to university has a very similar accent to my original accent. So, but that's in Yorkshire, so it's insane.
Interesting.
Like,
Oh, it looks really
Yeah,
pretty.
our regional accents are far more spread out.
yeah. So your Morecambe is pretty on the sunny day, but we're famous around this region for getting lots of people killed because people keep going for a swim. Because we have a culture. Like people think, oh, the beach, let's go for a swim. Everyone thinks that if you're not from the coast. If you're from the coast, specifically where I'm from, if someone says, let's go for a swim, you go, are you sure? Do you want to die? Because do you want to write up your will first? Because we live at a very specifically dangerous place. Like, we were in the news at one point, like, around England, because some Chinese immigrant cockle pickers drowned. Because they went out in the middle of the night, and they didn't know the tide. So, the van got covered.
Oh.
Yeah, we're known for that.
Interesting.
All right. On that morbid, depressing note, let's go ahead and get everybody. Let's go live with our faces. Hi, Twitch. How's everybody doing? Oh, Jeff's up there. I didn't even see that. Ha ha ha.
I'm probably very grainy.
Yeah. I think you have the worst camera just because it's a laptop camera. Yeah.
That, and I'm not directly plugged into the Ethernet. And not, over the pond as well. Not helping.
I was about to say distance too, probably. A little
Well,
bit.
yeah, that transatlantic connection's probably not that great.
Yeah, could be worse though.
Oh yeah.
But, hello, folks. This is session 38 of Esela the Power Within. You'll notice there's a little bit of change to the layout of how the stream is gonna look, and I'm gonna get every other page looking uniformly similar, so it matches my panels, because I'm a goober like that. It's my OCD. It's my OCD. Anywho's it. As always, my RPG tabletop games on this channel run for charity, and we're gonna go ahead and extend Toys for Tots all the way through December.
Cool.
So even if you donate, like, I think they have a cutoff, like, towards December, where if you donate after this time, it's not going to get used for that Christmas. So don't worry about that, because if you donate to Tiltify, it automatically just goes right to Toys for Tots anyways. It's not going to sit in my account until we're done. It's going to go straight to them. And Tiltify notifications are working. When I open up Streamlabs and get that shit going. Because that's a thing I forget to do. But if you'd like to donate, if you scroll down to the panels below, there is a Donate to Charity panel. That'll take you on over to Tiltify, where you can put in whatever amount you would like to put in. $1, $2. If you're feeling super generous, go for it. Yeah, it's been a hot minute since we've been here, so I don't remember what I'm supposed to announce. Did the Dice Vault giveaway on Tuesday this last week. Sunrel won it. Sent that off, and it arrived in their mailbox today at some point. So hopefully they check their mailbox and see that it's there. It doesn't sit there for a day and a half. Otherwise, let's go around and tell us who you are and who you're playing. Alicia.
I'm playing Claudia Vingard, human sorceress, who's concerned that we have enemies at the gates, but we will kick all the asses.
And there's the German Claudia we were looking for the entire game. Nancy.
I am Nancy, and I play Recall Baron, a bard who is just now starting to figure out what's going on. So, that's it.
And Jeff.
Hello, I play Basil Timbers. He is a gnome artificer, and he is not ready to face an army. Not at
Danny.
all.
And I am Tunarth in chat. I am playing Koltash Karn, the half-orc paladin who likes to keep his armor shiny and make sure that his cape bill is effectively behind him. Claudia's brother's a dick. And the last note I have was that Koltash's Mastiff, of the 4 that we got, and we each chose one, he named Dorp.
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 All right. And we do have a guest. Otis is joining us. Otis went ahead and did the redeeming of the guesting in Esela. We finally got around to getting him in here. Between players missing, him not being available, me not being available. It's been a month, literally. I think we played once in October for this game, and then the one-off last week that wasn't as scary as I had hoped for.
Sorry. Apologies.
It wasn't a Halloween one-off. It was, what would your high school life be like in the 80s?
There was a lot of dicking around for sure.
There was a vast amount of dicking around.
Well, no, Chap Johnson.
Was it similar to the cheese?
I don't know. Not sure. It was there was a lot of how can we get this contraband?
Yeah. Box of alcohol we spent so long trying to get.
We never did.
Y'all
Oh,
spent
man.
so long trying to get.
We used it. We used the contraband.
You
burn
did
the
when you
camp
when you
down.
finally got around to getting your hands on it.
Oh yeah.
And no, wait, only one person used the oregano, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Alicia's character, she partook of some Californian oregano.
Yep.
Anyway,
That
Otis, go ahead and
sounds
tell
like
us
it
about
pretty
yourself.
Sounds
You don't
like-
have to tell us who you're playing, because I don't have your character name below your image, because
Uh-oh.
that's going to be a surprise.
Hello. I'm Eldis. I go by many other names. I don't like long walking on the beach. I can't speak. And I failed to work out why my camera was working last week.
All right. Who would like
And
to
then big
recap
nose.
last session?
All I remember is, I believe last session, we basically had to deal with the wrath of Benjorna. And she gave me nightmares and chastised us like little children. And then an army came knocking at the door. Very
Yes.
rudely.
Yes. You guys are all standing up. The four of you and Alette and Benjorna and a few other people are all standing up on the tower overlooking the keep walls, seeing this army of what appears to be the Order of the First, bombarding the walls with their siege weapons. With an individual armored in some dark, spiky armor that you don't recognize, and a priestess-looking person that you do recognize. And then several other hundreds of mobbed individuals waiting for a breach to happen. What would you guys like to do?
We're gonna need a bigger wall.
If I recall, Koltash had asked for direction. Where do you want me?
Okay.
Since I presume, the denizens of this keep already have some sort of defense plan in place, and so it would behoove me to aid that rather than just try and come up with something on the fly that would contradict or clash with plans that are already in motion.
Okay. So, as you're asking this, Otis, make a perception check for me, would you please?
I.e., he's going into, soldier mode, who's my superior, get my orders and execute. And then execute.
Alright. Otis, your character recognizes, from what you've been told, several of the individuals up on the tower overlooking your forces.
And I see the shiny, sparkling half-orc chap.
You can't miss the half-orc chap. You don't recognize him though. You recognize one armored individual who's not quite as shiny, and two individuals that look like they're probably some sort of mages of some sort.
Alright. I'm definitely making sure I have my shield on, just in case.
Okay. See, you robot, you're pulling your shield out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I see spellcasters. You never know what the range is.
You guys watch as this armored individual pulls out a shield. And would everybody up on the tower make a perception check for me? Recall sees nothing. Koltash sees nothing. Okay, Basil. Claudia sees a shield. Basil.
Yeah.
At this distance, it's very difficult to make out, but with your keen eyes, you notice that the shield itself, while it looks like a multitude of colors, is more than that. It's you can see almost a swirling vortex across the face of it.
And this is on a bad guy?
This is on the large armored individual who seems to be running things out in the with your adversaries. Yes.
I gotcha.
In the past, in any of Recall's history, would she have any inclination of who this might be or what it might be?
You're talking about the individual or the shield?
The shield.
Well, to you, it's just a shield.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Unless Basil informs you of what he saw.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna be like, that's not a normal shield, guys. That's magic. There's a vortex on there. I was gonna make him small, but I don't know how that's going to affect my spell. So be careful.
Since go ahead and make a history check, Recall.
Oh, okay. History. Yeah. Once again, Helen Keller.
hey guys, that's a shield, guys.
Yeah.
If I use reduce on myself, seeing as how I'm like the smallest creature, is there a tiny?
Yeah, there's a tiny
there's tiny.
size.
I could be
Yeah.
tiny.
Well, how tall is your character? Because he's kind of half-size, like quarter.
Well,
weight
I'm
or
a
something like
gnome. I'm a gnome, so
So Ant-Man.
that. Yeah, you'd be like a big ball or something like
I'd be like pixie size,
that. Mm.
just running
That's
up,
really-
shanking people.
Just a shanking people.
Why do I want you to do that so much now? It's people also reduced.
So they're sieging our wall, right?
Yep.
How big is it? Just like the entry gate, or are they sieging like a wide, vast area?
They can only siege about one side, just because of how this is laid out next to the river and the mountainside.
Okay, cool. Can I cast enlarge on that?
On what?
The wall. It says an object that's not carried or worn.
So we do need a bigger wall.
Interesting.
Cool.
It would.
Just last a minute though.
Oh, that's true. Okay, then.
Yes,
That's
I
like-
looked that up.
That's
I
like
know
10
that
rounds
spell
there.
very
Well,
well.
it just if I can do it, then I'll do that in battle. That's my plan.
You're gonna wait until you actually get into an initiative order?
Yeah, if it
Okay.
only lasts a minute. If it lasts like an hour, then that'd be a different story.
That's like
Yeah.
what, 10 rounds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you're not technically in combat.
Oh, true.
I just want to
And-
like I don't. It's a new spell I got, and I'm like, can I do this?
Okay.
You know, like Basil's just kind of eyeing it and analyzing kind of where the forces are and
Yep.
stuff like that, trying to
To
determine.
answer Coltash's question, Elaine looks at you and waits and see what happens, and if they breach the wall, I suspect you'll want to go down and face them.
Well, then I'd best go downstairs and be ready.
Okay.
Do we see Benjorna up here?
Benjorna is up here, yes.
So Koltash will go down to the courtyard and, be ready to go, whether it's a wall or the gate or whatever.
Okay.
Wherever.
There's a couple individuals down here as well. Samuel being one of them.
Weak baby Samuel. Oh. You better train as a monk now.
Cool. I do have a question.
Yes.
I've got fine steed. Could I have had the horse thing already sung?
Sure.
Cool.
Sure.
That's all.
We'll say it's back, sort of behind you. You're not mounted at this point in time, but there is a dark, demonic-looking steed behind the pointy armored individual. What would everybody like to do?
So who are you?
Can I move it?
Who's talking? Is it Claudia or is it Benjorna?
You know, that is a fair question. It is Claudia.
Because that wasn't
That is
Claudia's
a fair question.
Can I hear her?
I'm assuming Claudia is yelling this out.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can hear Claudia yell on the wind, in a very strange accent. You don't know who that. It's a strange accent.
I'm gonna get my
Either
megaphone.
one's weird.
I'm gonna pull out the megaphone, which I presume most military leaders have for demanding
Sure.
things.
You mean thaumaturgy? Sure.
No, it's actually an actual megaphone for once. In this magical world, it's just a rolled up piece of wood.
Very thick parchment.
I'm going to quickly shout. Alright. Throat so bad. He doesn't say that, I say that. He says, hand over the key.
What? No.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go home now.
No. I love it.
Short to the point.
Alrighty then.
Alright. Alright.
You have 5 minutes to reconsider, and I'm gonna, if I can, I'll tell the artillery crew to increase fire on the
Okay.
walls.
Oh,
Alright. So you, when the what no comes, you lower your hand, and another barrage of large stones flies towards the wall. Make a couple d20 checks for me. Just roll, like, 4 d20s.
I can do that if I can find the thing again. There's so many tabs open. Okay.
The nice thing is, if you mouse over... Oh. Really?
Not a 1
Yeah.
over 10.
Wow. So
Wow. Hey guys, it's a good thing Otis is doing this because Roll20 hates him.
oh yeah, it really does. I'm not even joking.
So you guys...
Games.
Up on a tower. Koltesh can't see this now because Koltesh is now down in the courtyard. But from the tower, you can see these siege weapons, and Koltesh, you can hear the boom of the wood hitting wood as it stops and lobs its projectile. You guys watch. Somebody really fucked up on that line, and instead of lobbing it like out, it just like right 20, 30 feet away, like, what is your
Missed it
character
by
say to
that
that,
much.
Otis?
You suddenly notice that the enemy weapons are all armed by stormtroopers.
I will make note of everyone who fired terribly and write down the names for summary execution if they don't die.
Okay.
So if you're done being bad at attacking, what is your name?
No reply. Gonna get them to fire again.
Cario turned to everybody else like, okay, looks like they have to go.
Alright. What would you like to do with that?
Where are you?
Benjorna is up there as well, just an FYI.
Wait, I won't, you know, that is a fair point. Jordan would definitely be talking to this guy.
But she's not gonna do anything because she gets other people. She doesn't get her hands dirty.
No, they're attacking her home, though. Magic is not physical labor, thank you very much. Otherwise, she'd never do anything.
But she specifically got a focus because God help her, she's never carrying around somatic components.
Oh, of course she has a focus. Your strength is shit. You, down there, what should I put on your tombstone? I'd hate to be rude.
I'm gonna tell my people to target her. He's basically given up talking. He's giving you his 5-minute warning.
All you said was hand over the key.
Yeah, and he said you have 5 minutes to reconsider.
I honestly don't remember.
He might have.
Oh,
The connection
okay.
might not have been good. Because I thought he said something, but I couldn't make out exactly what was said either.
Yeah, I didn't hear that part.
Don't taunt the fear demon.
Slightly different response then. It's just like, well, 5 whole minutes, dear. Well, it's your funeral, and with that, well, I don't know if you want Bajorna to actually do things or not.
She can, yeah.
Okay. She's going to, because how far away are they?
They're probably in your range.
Okay, making sure. Oh,
About 200 feet-ish.
Oh, perfect. So we're just gonna go ahead and send over a cloud kill.
My reaction, of course.
Yep. Which I'm gonna nat 20 for story purposes. I'm gonna use my 1 nat 20 on this.
Sure.
Go ahead and cast your spell.
Okay, I have to actually... So I'm gonna have to add it to Claudia's sheet so I can actually put it in there.
Oh, I can look it up. Cloud kill?
Yeah.
You create a 20-foot radius sphere of poisonous yellow-green fog centered on a point you choose within range. The fog spreads around corners. It lasts for the duration or until a strong wind disperses the fog. Ending the spell. When a creature enters the spell area, it does 5d8 poison damage on a fail or half as much damage on a success. Okay. So, Bajorna does this, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bajorna points a finger at this armored individual, and everybody but Koltash sees a sickly green light form and shoot out at this individual who holds up his shield. The vortex, since you've been told it's a vortex now, you see it spin faster and faster, and the light is absorbed into the vortex and shot directly back at you.
Whoa.
And then he's going to very, very loudly shout, "Tucker sends his regards."
So, loudly shout what?
He says, Tucker sends his regards. So everybody on the tower, that is everybody with the exception of Koltash, make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh shit, it rebounds it?
Mm-hmm.
It absorbed it and shot it back, yeah.
Oh, damn.
And of course, Otis, your character hears a little chuckle in your head.
That's somewhat encouraging.
Well, I added a note to that particular item on the.
Yeah, I had a read of it.
Oh, okay. I was like, is it a crazy sort of maniacal laughing does he hear in his head? My dad.
Just a chuckle. Just a chuckle.
So, Recall is going to talk to the person standing next to her.
All right.
Who's Tucker?
I don't know, Tucker.
I'll get to that in just a second.
Oh, okay.
I'll roll the
guys might not
damage
be
at 5d8. 5d8.
I mean, if it was an NPC, we fucked up. I don't remember.
Koltash remembers, but he's not up there.
That's right. And Koltash, do you look around at all to see what's going on? Like, you can hear them yelling. Do you, like, glance around just because you're not going to stare at the wall the entire time because there's no breach yet. So, I'm assuming that you probably are looking to see, try to take in everything you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as you glance back up at the tower, there's now a sickly green cloud around where all of your companions are standing. I think Basil's the only one that straight up failed that, because it was Benjorna casting it. So it's 13. It's 13 damage. It's not big.
Okay.
Recall and Claudia, 6 damage.
6. Okay.
I'm actually gonna hop on Bob at this point and take up
Be
into
like,
the
"Fuck this
sky
shit!"
to get the fuck out of this cloud.
Okay, fair. So, Recall, you look to somebody next to you and say, "Who is Tucker?" Elaine answers that, Tucker is somebody we used to, adventure with a long time ago, who, decided to throw his lot in with demons.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Okay.
That's right.
And it would appear he wants the key.
No.
And it seems his emissary has come prepared for our casters.
Yeah.
Great.
Can I dash, fly over, and drop one of my alchemical fires?
Yeah.
Okay. Just kind of do like a quick circle loop and just.
But you said dash. Are you using the dash action to get over there?
Well, technically, he's using Bob's dash
I'm
action.
using Bob's because I'm on Bob. I took off from the tower and I took up into the sky.
Yeah.
So
well,
I
you're
was
not
just gonna
technically in
do-
combat, so
Yeah.
we'll say yes. You can circle around. You don't have to use a dash. You can it'll take you a couple seconds to get over there. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
But yeah, you can drop one of your alchemical fires. Make a, who are you aiming for? Are you aiming for the armored knight, or are you aiming for the priestess that you recognize from the village?
I was more generally aiming for the individuals that are right at the gate. That
They're
are
not at the
attacking
gate? No, they're about 200 feet out.
Oh, they're volleying?
And they're
Like, there
bombarding.
There weren't any with a battering ram at the gate?
No, nobody's... The individual sent is well aware of the capabilities of most of the people in this keep.
Then, the priestess, you say we know her, do I get from my vantage point, do I get a better glimpse of who she might be?
Yeah, she's the one from Ambrasia.
Okay. I will aim for her and anybody kind of surrounding her.
Okay.
Because it detonates in a 5-foot radius, so
Yep.
I'm more going for.
She's got
max impact.
She's got a couple guards around her. I can't remember. Did we say it was an attack roll? Save?
It says you reach into your alchemist satchel, pull out a vial of volatile liquid, and hurl it at the creature, object, or surface within 30 feet of you. With this, I'm just dropping.
You just dropping it?
Yeah.
All right, make a percentile roll. We'll say there's a 20% chance of it hitting, because you're not getting close enough to hurl it. You're just.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. It does 3d6.
Okay.
Damn.
9 points of damage. Alright, you watch, you guys also on the tower can see, Basil fly with Bob over top, and, a small vial is dropped. It's hard to make out the vial. You don't know what it is. It just looks like there's a little light of ting in the air.
And as I fly over, I'm like, the lady said no!
Nice. Sorry, quick thing about the vortex, real quick. So in order to absorb and bring back, doesn't that person have to be the target of the attack? So that's why it doesn't work on area of effect spells?
No, it absorbs the entire spell.
Right, but doesn't that person have to be a target, though?
No.
Kind of like how evasion, or rather not what it is, but like there's stuff where it's just like, okay, if it's targeting you specifically, you can dodge it, but if it's an area effect, it doesn't work. I thought Vertex was similar. Like, I'm not saying change what happened.
Is there a spell? Is there a spell called Vortex? Is that what you're asking?
Well, no, because didn't you have? Because I thought, isn't this the shield you
Nope.
had? Oh no, okay, it's
Nope.
something else. Okay,
This is something
then
else.
never mind.
This isn't the lion shield that Alette had. This
Okay.
is something entirely different. Similar but different.
It's a target.
So.
Do I have archers?
You do have archers.
I think they should be firing at the battle now.
You think they should be firing at Basil? Alright.
Yeah.
We'll say, for the sake of this, you get a group of 5 archers to fire at Basil. Roll 5 d20s.
5d20.
I think those 2 19s hit.
Very nice. I guess I'm standing.
Roll 2d6.
2d6.
What is Bob's?
Bob's. I think that would hit Bob too.
He has a 17. Yeah.
Yeah, so Bob takes 8 damage.
Alright, I'll keep track of his health.
Alright. Because Basil's sitting on top of Bob, and Bob is a winged wormling. It's you're hitting Bob instead of Basil.
Because I'm a tiny gnome on a dragon wormling.
Yep. So as you drop the vial, which you watch create a little flame in front of this priestess. Her and her 2 guards quickly scramble away, but not before getting hit by some of the blast. And as Basil says, "The lady said no!" The armored individual directs a handful of archers to fire up at Basil. And Basil, you can hear the sound of metal striking metal as arrowheads deflect off of Bob and sink into him.
Okay.
And
I'll circle out of their range.
Okay.
yeah. And I'll if I can, I'll leave like a order/reaction for them. But if any flyers come like looking like they're trying to do something annoying, they'll get shot and approach.
Okay.
And
All right.
hopefully my artillery can actually do some good for once.
Okay. What's everybody on the tower doing? You were stuck in this fog cloud for at least a little bit of time until a gust of wind comes by. Which is gonna happen, it's just...
Because I'm just like, if you want, you'll just burn it, or just spell the spell, you know.
Okay.
Oh no, that's right, no, but it's a summon thing, that wouldn't work, it would actually have to be a wind spell. Never mind. I think. If I remember Cloud Kill.
Elaine could do that too.
Yeah.
Elaine will,
It'll get taken care of
shortly after the fog cloud arrives and does its initial damage, Elaine has already called a brisk breeze to blow it away.
Okay. Now... now I'm just kind of wondering what the range on that shield is, since that's clearly what did it. What would I do? And Cold Touch is already down there, so I can't really... Well, hold on. Can I? 30 feet. Nope. Yeah, I guess Claudia would try and start testing the range of that shield, and so kind of aiming at the person furthest away from the... So not shieldy guy, but some of the other rank and file.
Okay.
So she starts shooting off, like, scorching rays.
Okay. Into the army itself.
Yes.
All right.
I'm gonna fly down towards Koltash and hand
Okay.
him a healing draft. It does. I'll tell him I was able to make this. It'll heal you considerably. It does 4d8.
Noted.
And it lasts for 1 hour, and then after an hour, the contents and the vial just disappear.
Okay. While Claudia is shooting off some scorching rays into the rank and file, the shield doesn't do anything.
Okay.
And as you're doing that, you overhear Elaine tell Alette that she's going to go down and begin evacuating the non-combative folks through the teleportation.
There. Hmm. Yeah, no, that seems like the best idea to just pick off the regular folks first and then work our way up to big guy.
Okay. Alright. So, there's about 200-ish people in this army that you can see. So.
Sure. Well, the other option we have is, I mean, this is a little meta, but he only has one reaction a turn. You take turns with the other spellcasters to be like, all right, you'll redirect this spell. Do you redirect the right one? Like, one of these is getting through. You do not get more than one reaction in a round. That's the other option.
Okay.
What kind of defenses does this wall have?
It's a wall.
It's just a wall. Okay, so
yeah.
No hot oil, any of that
nope.
stuff?
During your time here, it looks like it's just a wall, and it's not. It's just designed to be a wall. You suspect that they never thought they were probably ever going to be sieged because they have a swampy, marshy area to the south of them, and what used to be an impenetrable forest to the north.
Gotcha. Okay. Well.
All right. Several moments go by, and another barrage of siege weapons is fired. Do 4 more D20 for me, Otis.
Let's see if I'm still in the under 10 club. 4d20. Oh, it's not even a thing. It's on a D&D, another D&D thing.
All right.
It's legit.
All right. Koltash, from your location in the courtyard, you can hear the sound of the wood hitting wood again. This time, though, you do hear several large stones strike the wall.
How's the wall looking?
The wall is looking... It's got a few dents in it. A few places where some rocks have fallen out.
Are they concentrated in the same general area, or are they...
They're trying to hit a generalized area.
Okay, and where is that area? Can I tell at this point?
It's around the gate.
Around the gate. Okay, well then I will remain at the ready by the gate.
Okay.
Is there any corners where these are being fired?
Other what?
Traditionally, if you're going to destroy a castle's walls, you would aim for the corners, so you could actually, so it's more effective with entering because it's harder to rebuild, which is also why they kind of ended up making circular keeps afterwards. But is it like a corner area, or is it just a flat near the gate?
It's flat near the gate.
Okay, that's fine.
But the gate is wood, so I think you're hoping to strike the gate.
Okay. That's fine.
Inside in the courtyard are what other different defensive preparations are?
Not a whole lot. Hey, Miss Adventure, thank you for the 11-month subscription. Where does the time go? I don't know. It just flies. It just flies. I'm sorry, Danny, one more time.
So there are no defensive preparations at all down here? Really?
No. They never thought they were going to get sieged. Legitimately, they built the keep here on purpose. It's between two mountain ranges. There was a forest to the north that you couldn't walk through without getting attacked by some weird fucking tree creature. And a marsh to the south.
Okay. Koltash will ask Samuel, do you have anything that we can make some sort of defenses from? You know what is here. I don't.
He looks around the courtyard, and there's the practice dummies, and there are some very sturdy pieces of almost like railroad tie sized wood that could be used to put up some sort of defensive, like a very quick makeshift
barricade and.
Yes, thank you. Thing that stops things from doing things.
So we will, I guess, begin using the railroad tie, the larger pieces of wood, to try and prop up and reinforce the gate, and start moving those into position.
Okay.
And then find some way to use the target dummies as well if we have to.
Make a strength check for me with advantage, because Sam will be helping you out. 17. Yeah, you get takes you a couple minutes, but you get several of those larger pieces of wood to reinforce the gate. You get them up under like one of the cross sections and wedge them into the ground as best you can. Up on the tower, Elaine has left and is headed back down the stairs, presumably to start evacuating non-combatants.
Also, if there are any wagons or other vehicles or, crates, anything.
You'll move anything you can in front of that gate?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Yeah, there's a few things. Not so much wagons, because they traveled mostly by magical means. But there's a few things around, like wheelbarrows and other things that will help them around the keep you can put up and whatnot.
Recall's going to look around and go down and help with the barricade and stuff.
Okay.
With preparations.
All right. Recall comes on down and helps you move around some barrels and wheelbarrows and all kinds of fun stuff. Bales of whatever. What's Basil doing?
Boop, 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 boop. What is Basil doing? Basil is circling around the others, like the rest of the keep, to check and make sure there aren't any rogues trying to sneak their way into the keep.
All right, make a perception check for me, would you please?
There we go. Here's my sheet.
18. You don't see anybody on the outside of the keep trying to sneak in, but you do see some of the folks inside the keep hiding, particularly in the back where the artisans were working.
Okay. I will fly down, put Bob in front of where they're hiding, tell him to protect them
Okay.
at all costs. And then I will basically go back towards the tower and use my spider climb boots to just kind of walk up the side of the tower, back up to where everybody is.
Up the side of the castle, across the roof, up the other side of the tower.
Pretty much.
Gotcha. Okay. Spider gnome.
I think one thing Ben Jordan would be doing, since it has unlimited range, is sending messages to the people at the waypoints where they'd be evacuating from, to be like, get ready, we're under attack, sending combatants through.
Okay.
So she'll be doing
The
that.
ones that... Okay, she said Ben Jordan's doing that.
Yes, Ben Jordan is doing that.
Okay, so she knows the waypoints. I was like, wait, is Claudia Ben Jordan?
No.
Alright, so Ben Jordan's doing that. Ben Jordan probably then went down the stairs so that there wasn't a chance that randomly gets shot.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. She has global invulnerability. She's not really worried about that.
Well,
but yeah, sure. We'll say she went downstairs.
would she have used it on herself, or would she have used it on Samuel?
No, it's 10 feet. If he stands next to her, it's both.
Well, he's down in the courtyard.
She'll just hop on his back. It's fine.
So Ben Jordan goes all the way down to the courtyard, hops on Samuel's back, casts a spell.
I didn't say she did. Said she could.
But it would be such a great image.
It would, especially since he's no longer heroic human. He's now average human.
Oh god, I want to see that now.
No, so she's doing that wherever, downstairs somewhere.
Okay.
And they're attacking. They're attacking the wooden door or the.
They're attacking. They're trying to hit the gate.
The gate.
The wooden gate.
I'm just wondering, could I do? I wouldn't do a lot, but Claudia, I guess, could reinforce it by basically repeatedly doing mending on the parts that start to go.
Mending is good for I think it's a 1 foot by 1 foot area. Correct.
But it's not, obviously they have to hit somewhere on it, so.
Yeah.
It's something.
Okay. It would prolong the inevitable, but it would give you guys time to prepare a little more for what is to come.
Yep. And also I want to ensure that all the non-combatants get out, so.
All right.
What about Alistair?
Alistair's in the courtyard.
He's trained
He's
soldier.
trained as a guard.
He's trained guard. Not a non-combatant.
Just because he wants to be an artisan doesn't mean he's not also trained for combat.
Exactly.
I just thought of something really mean to do. Enlarge Alistair.
Oh, that is.
So he's a bigger target.
What on earth makes you think that's Claudia would stand for that?
I said it's something mean to do. I'm not gonna do it.
It does give him an extra D4 damage.
Okay.
It does give you an extra D4 damage, true.
All right. Is there anything, Otis, that you would like to yell at these people while they are fucking around inside?
Words of
Is anyone
encouragement.
still up top to yell at?
Yeah, there's still like Olette's still up there, and
Oh, okay, fair,
Basil's now back up there.
fair.
Yeah, but Basil's like standing perpendicular on the wall, just kind of just like.
We're on the backside where he can't be seen.
Yeah, he's kind of like peeking around, and he's able to just kind of like stand perpendicular and just kind of lean over. He's got very good core strength. Getting very,
You know.
forward to train.
No, he's just gonna, like, it's not been too long, but it says, one sec. It says, your time is running out. If you hand over the key, your lives will be saved. Hand it over now.
Does
wanna
everybody
answer
hear
that?
this, or only the people up on the wall?
Everybody can hear this.
Coltash will ask Samuel, what key is he talking about?
Yeah, Rakal just says that out loud. What key?
He reminds you of the key that they retrieved from near Aurelia, the frozen tundra to the northeast, when you were occupying the bodies.
Oh shit! The raw iron key.
Did you just remember that?
Because they came to the keep. I was thinking the keep had a key. I didn't realize he was talking about the key we got. Remember when we went back
Well, it's not
in
the key.
time?
It's not the key you have. The Olette and them went and retrieved that key. They defeated that demon after it destroyed that after it didn't completely destroy, after it damaged that area. They arrived after they were retreating. They arrived and took care of business, so to say, and retrieved that key. And I believe
It has the demon.
Coltash is the only one that saw it. It was an orange key. Or orange-ish colored.
Yeah, and it has the demon.
Oh! Totally forgot about that.
My wrought iron key doesn't have the demon, though.
No, your wrought iron key does not. I can't remember what I told you about that key, so I'm not gonna say anything.
I still say it unlocks people's death. I've yet to use it, though. I'm just poking
So
in
who-
people's die.
But we don't have it. But
They
I
have
saw
it,
it
it's-
being taken.
Well, yeah, you saw the handler taking it away from the God, I can't remember the fucking name of the place. Ree's place.
Lenora.
Thank you. You saw the handler taking it away as they were exiting out the hole. The demon into this key, and the handler took off with it. Alette and them, you saw the same key in the in Alette's and their study where you guys met and were going through some books. It was above their mantle as a trophy of sorts.
Okay, that I don't remember at all.
I don't know, you might not have been here for that session, but you recognized the key above their mantle.
Okay.
So,
I remember going into
Now,
their study. I don't remember seeing the
Basil
key.
could think either key. He could think they want his wrought iron key or they want this orangish colored key in the keep. Because he's not specifying which key.
I am going to... I don't know if this is a good idea, but Basil doesn't really have a lot of good ideas too often except in battle. So That's the only time Basil's like very calculative is in the midst of battle. I'm gonna pull out the wrought iron key and I'm gonna kind of wave it and I'm gonna be like, "Come get it, you dumb bitch!"
What? Shit. Make a perception check, Otis.
Hold on.
I need polymorph. Polymorph into a bird and fly away.
All right. Basil's pretty blatant about him yelling this. So, you see this small figure yelling from atop the tower, waving a key you don't recognize. Well, waving a key that you're not looking for. And I'm gonna type something to you in VC here in a second.
Okay, block it.
Oh shit, what was hold on. One note.
I mean, it'll be a perfect day for my guy if he gets both keys. You know.
Let's see here. I am looking for the name of the thing that I need. Do I already have a creature thing for it? Nope. Son of a bitch. Alright. I thought I had the name. I might have written it down and then not ever transcribed it and I lost my notes.
It is the key of death heart opening.
Death heart opening.
Yeah.
Yes!
It's the key to your death!
The death hearts!
Its activation word is Kalimar. I really do like that cup. Right, yeah, I'll pass on the few bits. Oh, and if you're wondering why I keep ducking off screen, it's because I've got my tea with me.
That's fine.
Got myself a nice sausage casserole. And I'm happy. So, I'll type
Our crystal necklaces, they re-up with the new dawn, right?
At dawn, yes.
Okay.
Want
To make sure.
Oh, I apologize. I'm not so much a singing person.
Oh god, I spelled that right. Nope.
Oh, I haven't actually said what my character's called you, have I?
How what?
No, you refused to tell us your name.
Yeah. I was expecting. Oh, okay, and oh, actually, I'm gonna type it.
Yeah. That's what happens when you don't think somebody's gonna just show a random thing that, you know. Like, no, here's a key that you're not looking for! Come get it! Okay. up to you what you want to say about that. Oh, when I go.
No. Okay, got you. I'm gonna keep an eye on him and make a notebook to see if I've got any, like the captains of the squads and all the various sub-leaders in the army. I'm gonna pass a note to him that basically says, that's basically saying, if you see that gnome, kill him.
Okay.
And then loot his body.
All right.
Never get me, coppers.
And then we're going to tell them, with a thinly veiled threat, to concentrate on fire on the fucking wooden door. And if they fail, their bodies will be sent back to their families in pieces.
All right. With that fear instilled, make 6 d20 rolls.
20. Watch me
drop
get
the
all
lowest two.
under 5. Yeah, typical. Three of them are under 10. Fuck me. This happens all the fucking time with Roll20 or with any RPG.
So you have them fire again the siege weapons, and a couple of the stones slam into the they kind of slam into partial stone and wood of the gateway.
Any
Bob is guarding the people down below.
Yes.
What's Claudia doing at this point? Claudia, is she still up on tower?
No, she was downstairs doing the mending thing.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
All right. By the way, at this point in time, this is the first time I think you've ever mentioned this key to anybody in this keep.
No. I believe we showed Benjorna in the group when we came back.
Did you?
I thought we did.
Remind me, somebody?
I'm not too sure. I mean, we'll roll with it that I never showed anybody. I don't even remember where I got it. I just know I had it. And I've had it for a very long time. And Basil is, even though he knows the other ones trap demons, he still hopes this one just unlocks people's death.
Oh, wait, no, I think the like letting them do know, because I thought we were also trying to find more information about the keys at the keep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yes,
we
I
were
think they do know.
attempting to
Alright.
locate the demon that belongs in the key as
Okay.
well.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I love that you have that key and it's super fucking important, but hardly anyone knows.
Right? Nobody fucking knows.
I've got this key which can do this thing.
All right. So, for the sake of speed here, time goes by, the bombardment continues, and eventually, the gates give way.
Yep. And I'm gonna get on my horse.
I should probably, hold on. Should probably let you know that. It's in the Google Doc. It's kind of in the in the paragraphs that I wrote for you to look at.
Yeah, I was just
Okay.
Is it a last? I'll ask you this.
Whenever you want a man.
Oh, I'll pick the right time. Oh, right time.
Okay. You also had that thing that you discussed.
Oh, the break.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, if I have any rights with naming this horse, it's called Binky. named after my favourite horse in the world, named after the horse Death has in Terry Pratchett World.
I love
Discord.
I love that there's a basically a death knight with a horse named Binky.
Totally. and I will have the. Oh God, I just made my character not very serious. Sorry.
No, it's okay. You know what? He was a good Azamar at one point.
Yeah. And Binky changed when he changed.
Binky changed when he changed. Okay, cool. So time goes by, the bombardment continues, and eventually, what was inevitably going to happen happens, and the gates crack and break open. It's now. I think we started the bombardment like noonish. Last session we played. It's now late afternoon, early evening. It's they held up for a long time. And Koltash, you, Claudia, and Recall, who are all down the courtyard, and everybody else down there can hear the yells and screams of the forces outside your walls, running towards the now cracked open gate to complete their work.
How cracked open? How much of a gap is there?
And there's enough of a gap for a humanoid to get through, with a little bit of work, with a little bit of wiggle room.
Okay. And how many soldiers total do we have down here?
Not a whole heck of a lot.
Okay, not a whole heck of a lot isn't a number.
Well, there's
12.
you. there's you, Recall, Claudia, Samuel, Alistair of the named people, and you have about a dozen others.
We're toast.
There's about 20 fighting individuals down here.
If I
Okay,
can.
well, obviously we're going to make them pay, and perhaps we can hold the breach. Who knows?
I want to widen the gap as much as possible with possibly 2 more volleys before we go in.
Okay, so before you go in, so a lot of your individuals are running the 200 or so feet to towards the keep, while you send a couple more volleys in. When you guys start hearing the horde, Elaine arrives from the keep itself and informs everybody that all the non-combatants are teleported out, and if you'd like to, we can just leave. Take the key with us, destroy the circle so they can't follow.
That kind of seems best.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, why don't we just take the key and fucking leave?
Let's just vamp out of here.
Like that next, like, pah!
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably go get Bob now that all the non-combatants are gone. All the crafters are out of here.
As I thought, I do want to use the item now.
Not the last ditch item, but the other item.
No, the last ditch one. It'll be
The
fucking
last
hilarious.
ditch one. No, hold on.
But wait.
So I'm thinking when I'm thinking last ditch, I'm thinking that item.
Oh, okay. No, I mean the other one.
The other one? Okay.
Yep, the other one.
So Elaine is here telling you this, and God, nobody can see this because they're all not in the tower anymore. Otis's character pulls out. Well, you went and got Bob. Are you flying on Bob?
Yeah. I probably would
Okay.
have gotten on Bob and flown.
You would have
up
gotten
to-
you would have gotten Bob as soon as you realized that he would have come and found you as soon as like there was nobody there to protect.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I would have gotten on Bob, and I would have been
Okay.
kind of still in the air, looking at the
Okay.
army, trying to figure out what I
Alright.
was going to do next.
Make a perception check for him, please.
Okay. Nat 20.
There you go. This dark armored individual who has been yelling at you the entire time pulls out a wooden key, similar to what you've seen in the past, and breaks it. You watch as I gotta find the thing I want. I've been looking at the stupid book for a hot second. Hold on a minute. Think that. Let's
I didn't
see
know
what
you could
that-
break the keys.
Well, it was a wooden key.
Oh. So it only holds the
It's
small
still pretty
beam.
strong.
I also have a question.
Sure. Oh, you're typing it. So
Oh, okay.
you watch, he breaks a key, and a bright, orange, fire-colored light emits from it. And there is now another armored individual standing in front of this individual, who looks like, from this, actually with a nat 20, he doesn't look like he's armored. I mean, he looks like an armored individual, but it looks like he's made of cinder and magma and just, here, let's fucking make it easy.
Ooh,
Okay.
That.
okay.
Ooh. I like it.
Seeing that, I will yell down to them, "He's summoning things! Some sort of fire knight thing! He's also
Hello?
breaking keys! I didn't know you could break these!"
I'm gonna tell my dude just to go in and start destroying shit until he has found the key I'm looking for.
Okay. Alright. So there's a horde running towards you. There's now a very large, I'll just give you the name. It's a Cinder Knight. Running towards the keep as well. It's out of the Tome of Horrors book, by the way. I just got it recently. It's still all fresh and new, and the pages stick together still. Because they're glossy. Running at the keep. Elaine has made this suggestion. Whether you guys want to do that or not is up to you.
I'm also charging in as well.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
close enough to be able to like talk and stuff, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably just flying above the wall.
Yeah, still out of their range, out of their
Yeah.
bow range, unless they're got long bows. So what are we doing? Are we running?
I'm all for running.
In character, Claudia's like, yes, we need to make sure they don't get the key. Why would we stay here with it?
I don't even know what it is. I'm ready to go.
Koltash, are you gonna run?
Okay, I have a question for the DM.
Okay.
Given my oath and given the god that is the patron of my order,
Mm-hmm.
what would be my instinct in this situation against overwhelming odds? I mean, would I essentially go kamikaze and just, stand fast and hold out, knowing that it's a suicide mission for the
Okay.
glory of Sodar, or...
Okay, so let's see here. Intelligence. You do have sub intelligence. It's a 9, so you're not so far below average intelligence that you are considered like
I'm not Grog.
You're not handicapped. Takes you a little longer to put 2 and 2 together, but you're not handicapped. And your parent deity has always stressed to you that you still have the power to make your own decisions, regardless of what your order says, regardless of what the deity you pray to most says, regardless of everything related to deities. You still have the ability to make your own decisions because you're still a self-aware individual.
I understand that, but, this is me as the player not knowing to what extremity my deity and my order would go.
Who has a train? Maybe that was me. I'm not near a train track, but okay. Somebody could be out there fucking around. It's a good question. So it's the order of aggression. They favor offensive maneuvers over defensive maneuvers. So you've already gone a little bit outside of their realm of preferred combat by bringing more defense into this courtyard and taking a defensive stance. So I would say that would be up to Koltash. What would Koltash do? Would he go balls to the walls, or would he realize it's probably not advantageous to continue the fight? Or he could go route 3 and demand
one-on-one combat.
Yeah.
That sounds very Koltashy, honestly.
It does.
He could demand satisfaction one-on-one combat.
Yeah.
They're only flesh.
But are there, aside from the main gate, I'm sure there are other exits out, perhaps out of sight or somewhere?
Well,
Yes,
our exit is the teleportation circle.
I know. I'm talking physical exits.
Yeah, there'd be other smaller exits. Much smaller, like single door type thing.
Right. I'm gonna regret this. Colt.
I do something stupid.
Might not regret it. No.
It's Coltash. Is how close are we to the gate?
You're in the courtyard, so the courtyard's about 60 feet. I don't know if you're standing in the middle, you're about 30 feet from it.
Okay, so Koltash will turn and run to the gap in the gate
Okay.
and shout out to the enemy captain. Enemy captain, whoever you may be, I hereby challenge you to one-on-one combat. A duel, just you and I, to decide this.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Let's,
Then, of course, he gets hit by the 2 volleys that were already in the air.
Alrighty
Oh, I'm
then.
so tempted. So tempted.
nah, we'll say those already went.
Boom, boom.
All right. I'm gonna hold up my hand to the large army about my army.
Okay.
Approach, like for to them to stop.
Okay.
Approach the nearest captain and whisper it so that even a natural 20 couldn't even fully get it.
All right.
That if this combat goes absolutely tits up, kill everyone.
If it goes tits up, kill everyone.
Yep. Yep. But
Alright.
yeah, and then I'm going to shout out, "I'm coming in."
Okay. So so there's you have shouted, and and with your megaphone, your loud ass voice, to halt the advancement, and the army running towards the gate slows and then stops, and essentially creates a 80 to 100-foot ring, like right before the gate, and stepping up through them is this darkly armored knight with a magma creature following him.
Oh, I would have told the magma creature to do the exact same as well.
Okay. Okay.
Because of the night oath.
I cast Shield of Faith on Koltesh.
Okay.
That's actually a good point. I cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Son of a bitch.
Koltesh, are you gonna step outside the gate?
Of course, I'm going to walk.
All right. You squeeze through the gap. Out. What's everybody else doing? Are you gonna stay inside the walls, or are you gonna step outside the walls as well?
Why the hell would I step outside the walls?
No.
I'm a cat.
To
Yeah,
watch?
yeah.
I don't know.
I'm gonna get a little closer, but I'm gonna go higher.
So you want to sit up on top of the wall?
No, that's within range of arrows. I'm not getting anywhere near that shit. Basically, Bob's just a higher, but he has still a vantage point on Koltesh in case shit does go down and Koltesh needs saving.
Okay. All right.
Call says, Koltesh, get him inside. You get surrounded.
Koltesh is totally focused. He's figuring that everybody else is going to be running and taking the key and teleporting.
Okay.
Actually, can Bob Can Bob only fit Basil?
Bob could probably fit 2 small creatures.
Okay. I'm not small then.
It could probably fit me and a medium, I thought. Because he's medium sized.
And if you enlarge him, he can fit a few more people.
But that's only for 1 minute.
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess if it was a small enough medium creature.
I was wondering, could Claudia also be on Bob?
Yes. Claudia's not a very large medium creature.
Nope. Alright. Claudia will be on Bob as well. Because Basil
Okay.
knows how to book it. And also he yells he got the goddamn key.
By the way, side note, Koltash would have sent Dorp away with the non-combatants.
Okay.
You're back.
Yeah, right now, Recall is
Yeah,
gathering
Dodge
as
needs to be
many
safe.
people as she can and heading for the teleporter.
Okay. Let's take a quick break,
Okay.
because it looks like some people's gotta pee, like me. And then we'll get back, go get to this one-on-one combat, see what happens.
And we'll get back to the end of Koltash, perhaps.
Well, I don't want to say that, but
We don't know for sure.
No, we
You
don't.
never know. You never know.
I did say perhaps. We don't know.
Yeah.
We're taking a break,
I'm
Jeff.
gonna
We're taking a quick
okay.
break.
go-
Cool.
Alright, hey, look, I'm back. Hello! Hi, Twitch. How's everybody doing? So, just so everybody watching is aware, tabletop RPGs on my channel are run totally for charity, and I've extended the charity of Toys for Tots through December. If you'd like to donate to Toys for Tots, if you scroll down to the panels below, there is a Donate to Charity panel. If you click on that, it'll take you on over to Tiltify, where you can donate directly to Toys for Tots through Tiltify. Doing so, you can also take the time to purchase some goodies for our players. You can purchase natural 20s, critical successes, which natural 20s, or critical failures, which is a natural 1. You can also, let me go to my channel so I can see all the things, because I don't have it right in front of me. You can also purchase advantages and disadvantages. You can purchase D20 inspiration dice. You can purchase magical items. You can do all kinds of cool stuff. You can purchase it for the players or the DM, or in this case, the guest, Otis. If you want to see Coltash get his ass handed to him.
Oh, I had a...
Nobody heard that. Alright, Miss Adventure, have a good one. Enjoy the puppy while you can, because eventually it's just going to be a big dog, and it's not as cute. It's still super cute, but not as cute.
Do you think Coltash would like a double battle?
A what?
Double battle.
A what?
Double battle.
What is that?
2v2.
2v2?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who's the guy who got resurrected? Alistair?
Samuel.
Samuel. I just think 2v2 could be fun.
2v2?
Yeah.
Actually, I think Samuel is, I think the Cinder Knight and Samuel are pretty evenly matched.
Oh, that could actually be really fun then.
I think. Let me double check. Well, no, I have to restat Samuel, because he's not heroic human anymore.
Oh, that's the point.
He came back as a generic human now. So he'd have to
That's
get
a
restatted.
human.
Human.
Hello.
He also loses his lycanthropy, so
Oh, he's a where
He
something.
he was a so some of the NPCs we have here, Samuel, Benjorna, Alette, Elaine, Tucker, they're all from a campaign that Alicia and I played in. They're all the characters we played. I played Alette, Alicia played Benjorna, and we had an incident where Tucker decided to make an unfortunate deal with a demon, which kind of tore our party apart in character and out of character, because we tried to convince Tucker in character that this is not a good idea, and we were so fucking close to doing it. But then Tucker prayed to his god, and the DM's like, well, if I didn't want you to do it, I wouldn't have said, you know, that his god was like, well, if I didn't want you to do it, I wouldn't have let it happen. So.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, no, it was super not great.
Yeah,
you can ask Danny if he wants to do the 2v2, but, I mean.
yeah, Danny, how do you feel about 2v2?
Oh, sweet Jesus, that dog.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you and a chosen companion versus me and my Cinder Knight.
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh, why not? It'd be fucking hilarious.
Coltash would never do that.
Alright. Alright, so you use Shield of Space. We'll go ahead and reduce one of those slots. Alright. Alrighty. We're waiting for Alicia and Nancy. There's Nancy.
Should have picked
And there goes
an extra. Is it 2 AC?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
You be quiet. Don't say what it is.
I'm not.
I know.
And how do I do an attack thing?
You would just click on the weapon you want to use, whether it be your gauntlets, your longsword, or your javelin. You literally just click on that, and it will automatically roll everything for you.
Are the gauntlets technically better?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, well, I'm gonna
I
just
think
do,
it's because they do extra.
Mhm.
Wait, do they do extra? No, they're the same. They should be the same.
Oh, is the +2 on the... Oh, I'm clicking things. What's going on? There we go. Because normally when I'm doing Roll20, it's a different system, and I'm trying to get rid of this.
Oh, let me uncheck that second damage, because that doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Hold on. 1d8 for the critical damage. No, your gauntlets do the same thing as your longsword.
Okay.
Unless you're wielding the longsword two-handed.
Nah. Sword and board for me. Always fun.
Yeah, that second damage on a longsword, because I just dragged it over, is the D10 if you were wielding it two-handed, which is really obnoxious. So now it'll get fixed. It's fixed it now.
Yeah, fun.
Alrighty. Oh, somebody said something in chat. What'd they say? Coltash and Basil fight 2 Death Knights.
Oh, I think Basil would be a fun extra partner.
Coltash and Bob. It's just Coltash and Bob.
I mean, that could be funny. Wait, am I allowed to use Binky? Probably not. On the rules. Damn it.
You could use Binky if he uses Bob. Mounted combat.
Enlarge Bob for 1 minute and put Coltash on top of a large dragon wormling.
Oh, that'd be fucking intense.
Pre-rub Bob so he's a shining white, so he matches Coltash's armor.
Yeah.
We've literally got two ends of a spectrum.
You do. You have the shiny white knight and the not so shiny knight.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Alicia's back. So yeah, Koltash yells out the gate that he demands one-on-one combat, and this dark armored figure agrees. Stops the army's advance and steps through it as Koltash is clambering out the hole made in the gate.
And my army will basically. Sorry, what's up? Did the army make a circle around them?
Yeah, it's like a semicircle as they were all kind of rushing forward. As Koltash is stepping out, Basil casts a spell which causes Koltash to shimmer ever so slightly. You recognize it because you have the same spell, so you follow suit.
Yeah.
Alright, the two of you, roll some initiative. We're not gonna have a map because it's literally just gonna be you two wailing on each other.
Initiative. Where's that on here? This?
It's just, it should be up.
Why is
top
it...
middle. You got a 10. Yeah, no, it's whispered to me.
Okay.
So Otis's character goes first with a 10 versus a 9.
And just for dramaticness, when he pulls his sword out, he kind of lowers or shows his face to be a very.
Oh, dang it, I know what I should have done. Oh well, I forgot.
He's an Azamar dude, and he looks fallen. And he says,
Yeah.
"Hey, greetings. I am what did I call him?
Zinrir.
Zenrir." And then he just runs forwards and aims to whack this Orcling's heads off.
Alright. We're actually gonna go ahead for the first, because I'm assuming Koltash is gonna charge as soon as he can, right? Alright, just both of you make an attack roll right now. For this first round.
Do I get my bonus action?
I don't know why it's just doing.
No, this is just the first meet. For dramatic effect.
Why is it just shown to you only?
Because I have your character sheet whispered.
Ah, okay.
So we don't see, ACs and stuff like that, or.
Go ahead and make your
damage
attack
done.
roll, Danny. Alright. So both Koltash and Zinrir, like the anime running towards each other. Koltash great axe raised above his head. Zinrir sword and board ready to go. And you just meet in a cacophonous clash between the wall of the keep and this now semicircle army around you, and that's all it is, just a cacophonous metal on metal clash. Neither one of you lands a blow.
Wow.
Mhm. And then I get Paladins get.
Yeah, if you
two
want to,
attacks.
I can. Here, we'll unwhisper your sheet.
Yeah, I'm whisper it. But Paladins get 2 attacks, don't they?
Yep.
Cool.
There you go. Unwhispered.
Duncan?
That's what Kolchak is. Koltash, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's a paladin too. Okay, that's what I
Yep.
thought.
Yep.
No. This
So,
is
so that'd be Otis up first with his attacks.
attack uno numero uno. I know I butchered that. And I get another 12, or rather, I get that. That's fucking brilliant. Oh, and an 11. Never mind.
You you can narrate this as much as you guys want.
I don't want to because I always get bad rolls, and I don't want to make this fearsome-looking character just be like, eh.
Well, we can say it's due to the fact that Koltash is very skilled in combat and is able to counter your blows, deflecting them.
I like that better.
There
Yes.
you go.
What he said.
Koltash, you are up.
I don't have a bonus action, so yeah.
You
Okay.
do have a bonus action, but can you do anything for your bonus action?
Yeah, I don't really think I can. I don't be spells, and there's nothing that's useful right now.
Okay.
Really? All right.
Oh wait, what? Wait,
You're
you know
a
what,
paladin.
Casey,
You
go.
got smites out the ass. And they're all bonus actions.
I
Yeah,
kind
he
of
didn't hit
forgot
you,
about
so-
those smites.
You didn't put any of your freaking smites on there.
I forgot. It was my first paladin I ever made.
You can drag them over real quick, cause they should be in the compendium.
Unfortunately, none of the smites are. I had to enter all of mine manually.
I bought the player's handbook and shared it in this campaign, so all the smites should be listed now in the compendium. You can
Really?
drag over. Yes.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Where to find this compendium is this?
Oh, look at that! All in there. Far too late for it to have done me any good.
Sorry,
Listen to this.
it wasn't available when you were filling out yours.
Oh,
Anyway,
my God.
it's Coltash's turn.
Yeah. I'll try dragging it on, but tell me how to do it.
Jeez.
Yeah.
All right.
If you
So-
popped your sheet out, it won't drag. You have to close the sheet and open it back up so it's still opened up inside Roll20.
Okay, I got it. Go ahead. I'm just doing shit.
Okay. We're going to go first with a Wrathful Smite. I'm going to cast Wrathful Smite at level 2 as my bonus action.
Okay.
Then I'm going to make my first attack using my Great Axe. I will use one of my natural 20s.
Okay.
That might just hit.
That automatically hits.
Oh, okay.
So,
Alright, just roll for the attack with the damage, though. Alright, I got, so 9 damage from the axe.
yes. Plus
That Wrathful Smite will hit.
the Wrathful Smite is going to do 2d6 psychic damage, but it's a crit, so that's doubled.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That was just 1d6 there.
yeah. Do you want me to...
Just roll a random d6. So that's 10 psychic damage. So you got 9 slashing damage from the axe, Otis, and 10 psychic damage.
And...
Ooh.
The slashing should be doubled as well.
I did.
Okay.
And
So got total of 9. 19 was it?
Yeah, 19 total.
Ooh, shit, not bad.
And then make a
he
wisdom
has
saving throw.
wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
Wisdom saving. What plan?
So he saves against that.
Yep.
But he also has to make a wisdom saving throw against my aura of defiance.
Yep. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's
well,
gonna
no,
attack
that'll
you
be at the
regardless.
start of his next turn, so he doesn't have to do that right now.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's gonna attack you anyway.
Well, it still will matter because if he wants to make any kind of maneuvers for whatever reason, if my Aura Defiance is affecting him, he cannot move away.
True. And then you have your second attack.
And then my second attack is obviously just a regular attack.
Oh, look at that shit!
This is bullshit. This is utter bullshit.
That actually did way more fucking damage.
It did!
So that's 26
That's
damage.
26 points of damage from his second axe attack.
God.
Oh, so you... That... No, I'm just annoyed.
Alright. So Zinrir, it is your turn. Go ahead and make the wisdom saving throw against his aura.
And at the end of that, Koltash, which he makes, Koltash will say, I am Koltash Dakarn. In the name of Sodar, may you be struck down.
Well then.
Right. Well, I've just gone down like a fuck ton of health. I'm not happy about this. Okay. You know what? I like Thunderous Smite. It's always fun. So I'm gonna do that. Whoop-bam.
Alright.
And after he just said that, I say that is irrelevant.
You still gotta hit me.
Yeah.
Change effect. Oh wait, so I need to change the AC. This is a long sword. No, sorry, I'm doing real bad today. No, never mind.
Well, you still have the smite up.
Yeah, because you didn't hit me, the smite still stays up for the next 10 rounds.
Does your paladin have any auras? Because at that level you should. What do you got?
I've got one which, if he misses me, I make him attack a friendly, one of his allies.
Oh, okay.
Except there aren't any.
And I've got advantage if I've got if he has an ally attacking me.
If he has an ally attacking you?
Yep. You have advantage.
That's
on
why you
melee
want 2v2.
Yeah. That's why.
Fair. Okay.
If you don't know what it is, it's the Oath of Treachery.
Yep. Alright. Koltash,
so-
it is you.
Okay. Bonus action. This time, I will do Branding Smite.
Alright. Oh. I'm sorry. One real quick. Otis, make a Constitution save, please.
Yep. And I just had a
Because
thought.
Shield of Faith is concentration.
Yeah, it's true. And also, I think we should work on all these design shit.
Oh, if Shield of Faith is concentration, then as soon as he casts the smite, the shield drops.
Oh,
that's right.
But it dropped anyway.
Yeah, and what's great is it's only if I take damage as a Constitution saving throw take away your shield.
Yep. So you go back down to where you were, which is still really high.
Yep.
Holy
Kind of a
how are you
death
down?
knight,
How? No. Did you just update your hit points and not your armor class?
Oh, what do you mean?
Because Shield of Faith only applies to armor class, not the hit points.
Yeah.
No, because it looks like you update your hit points instead of your armor class. Because I don't think you should be that low yet.
Oh no, it's kind of breaking the fourth wall, but I have 68 total. I need 19 damage in the first hit, and 20 something in the second hit. Because 2 nat 20s. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Literally, nat 20s killing you.
Oh fuck yeah!
Those were pretty hard hits.
Alrighty then. But update your armor class too, dude.
Yeah. I'll change it off.
Okay.
Okay, so I have cast my Branding Smite.
Yep.
I am going to use my other remaining nat 20.
Oh,
Okay.
you twat.
And
You have your strategy.
And as I strike with my great axe, I will cry out in prayer to my god, "Mighty Sodar, guide my blade." Hoping that Sodar will hear me.
Would my shield stop the branding smite?
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah, let's make a persuasion check.
I think for Koltesh, she's telling to make a persuade. No?
No.
No, it's me. Oh, now I get high numbers. Thank you.
Yeah.
But the spell isn't targeted at him, though.
It's a very strange shield. It's a sentient item that does what it wants.
I get that, but then the whole rebounding thing does literally nothing since there's no attack attached to it. If it's absorbing the spell and not the attack.
Yeah, it's absorbing the spell, so the attack will still get through, but the spell wouldn't.
Okay.
And would the branding smite go on to my thunderous as well?
No, it would be directed back at Koltesh immediately.
Oh, okay. That's fine. So I can do some damage.
That's weird.
What is?
What's weird?
Oh, because the attack. I mean, the smite damage only happens as part of the physical attack.
Yeah, but it's still a spell.
Okay.
The shield is designed to absorb all forms of magical attacks.
It's not an attack. It's a buff.
But it's still a magical thing attached to his attack.
No, it's a magical thing applied to him, and it affects his attack. It is not a magical attack. Like, because if you're taking the spell at its casting and it does it, it is not an attack.
It is not
It's
a
like-
direct magical attack. It is extra magical damage that is part of the attack.
Like, if I gave Kultish guidance, that's not a magical attack. It can buff him, but it's not a magical attack.
I am not directly attacking him with the spell.
Yeah, I can see the point.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Alright, make your attack. Make your, roll your damage.
But, you know, it is your call.
Roll your damage.
Okay, so... Oh, what a waste of...
What a
Yeah.
waste of a nat 20.
Oh well, I
No
had
way
no way
to
of knowing. It could have been flipped the other way, and then the 8 would have been
True.
really sucky.
So that's 15
15.
slashing damage.
Yep. I'm looking quite low. Because I can't hit me.
Plus the branding smite.
Don't say plus.
Another 8 radiant damage.
Which I am resistant to, very thankfully.
So another 4 radiant damage.
Guess how much I have left after that?
Plus...
Don't tell him.
Oh please, he's gonna fucking kill me at this rate.
He is
If he hits you
Koltesh
again?
Karn. You done fucked up, Sonny.
If he
Yep.
hits you again, he has to hit
Yeah.
you again.
Yeah,
Oh, he's gonna roll another nat 20.
which
you
I
know.
may not.
No, you will.
Yeah, you may have used up all your nat 20 luck.
And I am also going to use a level 2 spell slot.
You've already used a spell slot for the Branding Smite.
I think he's doing a divine smite.
Doing Divine Smite.
Mixing,
Which is an additional paladin
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, you can add extra damage.
I can expend 1 spell slot
Okay. So
to
you're not
deal
actually
radiant
casting a
damage
spell.
to the target in addition to the weapon's damage.
Okay.
Now, I have a question. At this point, the criteria is met for things going tits up.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I'm going to use a level 1 spell slot. So that's another 2d8. Radiant damage.
Okay. But you still have to make your attack because you already know he's low on hit points.
No, this is part of this attack.
Yeah, it's part of this attack.
Yeah.
It's not a separate attack.
It's
Alright.
what you do.
When
is-
I hit a
when you
creature
hit-
with a melee weapon attack, which I did.
I know. I think because you already mentioned he was low on hit points, that's when you decided to use this again.
I actually thought it was more because Danny's out of nat 20s that he decided to do it, and he know
Yeah.
that's hard to hit from the first
Okay.
hit, so not even a
Okay.
meta reading.
I accept this.
Okay.
So that's another 6 radiant damage.
Yep.
I mean, that's what paladins are all about, the initial burst damage.
I'm down.
No, you're not. You still have 1 hit point because you're resistant.
So yeah, that's only 3.
shit.
So that's
Oh,
only
yeah, you're
3.
Oh, I forgot that. Oh, crap. I mean, fair play to him.
So that's my first attack.
Yeah.
And then my second attack
Nat 1, nat 1, nat 1.
is
Nope.
a 20.
Amazing.
Don't forget, as a paladin, you do have lay on hands.
You're right. I'm just doing a
Well-
victory dance.
I should not be reminding my enemy of this.
No, I know.
However,
It's quite literally. No, I'm not, no. But that is an action, isn't it?
it is an
It
action.
is an action.
Yes.
It is an action. So is the thing that
Yeah.
the last ditch thing.
That's the thing about the last ditch thing is a definite lay on hands well, even if he's my full, there's a chance I'll still go down. But, oh, Christ. And knowing my rolls, I'm not going to get above a 13. And you said, you laugh, but I literally don't roll
I
well.
know. I remember your rolls from last week.
Yeah.
Like, they're not remembering to close the window after you snuck out of the cabin.
Yep. I mean, on a D&D server, because of me, there is a little emote which is under 10 club. I'm not joking. Because for ages I went... sorry. If it's my turn, I'm going to...
It is your turn, yes.
It is your turn, yes.
Sorry. Action. Use all 40 of my HP lay on hands.
Oh, seriously?
Well, I want to get one hit in.
Alright. So you have 41 now.
I have 41. Oh, Christ. And is... What's it called? Shield of Faith, is that bonus action?
It's a bonus
no.
action spell, yeah.
Oh, is
well,
It's a bonus action spell.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
doing that then.
Okay.
Because survivability here. I want to survive a round.
Alright.
You've survived several rounds.
Yeah.
Barely.
Terribly. So, I look slightly better now.
Alright.
And I'll adjust it.
Oh, look at me and my sword wounds. Wah, 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 wah.
Coltash, you are up.
Okay.
Use the heart of the cards, Yugi.
Oh, and by the way, due to the branding smite, you
You get advantage or something?
now shed dim light in a 5-foot radius and can't become invisible.
Ah, haha.
For what it's worth.
No
Oh, no.
disappearing this time, Batman.
Smoke! Aw, fuck!
He's still a bright light in the smoke.
I know.
Not even that would work.
So with my bonus action, I am going to cast Thunderous Smite.
Okay.
And pray to RN Jesus. 24?
I think it just hits him.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Oh no, because you have Shield of Faith up.
Okay. Then attack number 2. Nope.
Gotta love those 2 nat 1s though.
Yeah, at
Unlucky
least
number
they were
7.
on the other side of the...
It have to happen sometimes.
Indeed. Alright. Otis,
Yeah.
you're up.
Well, I think I can do... I'm going to try and hit him. Evil God, hoping I will do something. And right now I can't do anything as much, so let's just see if this works with my sword. So we'll wait for her.
This is the downside to Paladins. She's like, ting, 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 ting.
Well, that'll...
19.
But it looks impressive.
It looks
Is that
great! 19. I don't think it does.
Nope.
Nope.
Damn it. Bonus action complain.
Bonus action complain.
Yep. And that's my turn.
Danny.
Bonus action be sad.
You joke, I've actually bonus action cried once.
Okay, so I still have Thunderous Smite up.
Yep, you do. You do indeed.
So, in that case, I am going to cast
Otis just disappeared from his camera.
Oh, sorry, I'm leaving.
No, I can't do that because then I'll lose the Thunder Smite. Okay, so Clang. Nope. Clang.
What is with the natural
Nope.
ones in the second one? Alright, Otis, you up?
Yeah. Oh, I just thought of something funny.
This is just gonna go back and forth.
Yeah. That's
It
my
sounds.
plan.
Hey guys, you are listening and you're watching, and it sounds like a very, very hard fought battle.
Alright, I'm going to attack on my turns.
Alright.
No bonus action, because I've got my armor thing yet. But I'm going to tell the Cinder one to lead half of the army inside. And fuck shit up. Because I ain't an honorable motherfucker.
Nope.
And Koltesh hears that.
Ding!
That hits me.
Oh,
Alright.
well that's fucking beautiful. So, I'm going to use... is it just... Level 1 Divine Smite, is that 2d6?
I
believe
believe so.
Right, so I'll mark off a...
No, it's actually 2d8.
Oh, 2d8.
Ooh.
Beautiful. I'm going to mark off a level 1 spell slot
Alright.
and roll 2d8. Yeah, that's my luck. That's always my luck. Never mind, no.
So that's 16 points of damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
However,
I-
because I have been hit,
And because I pressed F5, I'm reloading.
Give him a second, Danny.
Yeah, give me a second.
Alright.
Yeah, I am back.
he must make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh. Oh yeah, we forgot every time he starts, he needs to make a wisdom saving throw against your,
Well, I mean, that really hasn't come into play.
True.
You say Dex saving.
Dexterity saving throw.
I shall look upon my sheet of character and press this one. No!
Okay. So my forceful rebuke, which I used as my reaction to being hit, does 2d10 fire damage to you.
That's not fun.
Yeah, he's got some fun shit. Everybody's got some fun shit.
We all fun shit. Wait, that's 2d. Can I use the shield on that one then? It's a magical effect.
Yes, it is a magical attack.
It is a magical effect,
Magical
yeah.
effect. So persuasion.
17 points of fire damage.
Make a persuasion check.
And let's see who it's going to.
Nah, damn it.
It's going
Yeah.
to the lovely man known as... I forget the name already.
Koltesh?
Koltash. It goes right back to Koltash.
Yep. Have fun with that. 17 damage.
So,
Okay.
Koltash, you rebuke this, and the shield just sucks in the magical energy you released and right back at you.
Aha.
So you're down 2 of those.
And I think that was my entire turn.
He
No, that was
directed-
your reaction.
No, I mean, like, that's the entire turn, because I attacked, did the divine thingy, then
Yep.
he did a reaction to do that. Then I used my reaction,
Oh yeah,
so it's his
that's
turn.
your entire turn. Yes.
Wow, that's a lot of stuff.
So he directed the
the Fire Knight to.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, as his turn ends,
Did I
you
hear
guys-
him direct it?
probably not. The Fire Knight wasn't standing too far away from him.
Okay.
But you see the Fire Knight start moving now, towards the gate, along with several of the soldiers.
I would like to tell Claudia to hold on, and I
She
tell
will?
Bob. I tell Bob to basically swoop down and cast his gland attack, and basically that cone aimed right in front of all of the advancing army to kind of create like this wall of fire and
All right.
burn them, and kind of just dart in and dart out, kind of just in
Okay.
one fluid motion.
A wall of fire to stop a fire knight.
Well, at
Not,
least
they're not all made of fire. I had that thought too, but I'm like, most of them are not fire.
yeah. It's just
Okay,
the fire
make,
knight that's the
uh,
fire guy.
Make your, make Bob's
Gland
clan attack
attack?
there.
Okay. Hoo-dee-doy.
And in the meantime, Coltash will shout out, "Dishonorable dog!"
They have to make a DC 13 dex save.
Yeah. I'm just gonna make a,
A
I'll just
general.
roll like 5, I'll just roll like 5, d20s.
Okay.
Yeah, when you say that, Coltash,
For group checks.
my guy just laughs.
only one of the fucking groups made it. Jesus Christ.
No.
Wow.
This
Wow.
is bloody typical.
That's okay. So as I know, right? It's your guys. They suck too.
Yeah.
As they start moving forward, Bob comes down and sprays his fire attack across them. Most of the, actually, yeah, all of them kind of scream and yell and scurry back. The Cinder Knight just walks right through it.
I figured. And as I'm flying kind of back up out, I yell at Coltash, "We gotta go!"
Then go!
Alright, Coltash, it's your turn.
Okay. So I still have Thunderous Smite up.
Yep.
Coltash will raise his great axe and will shout out, "For Sodar and Mom!"
For my mum.
Oh! That just hits.
Just hits, yeah.
Yes!
For a whopping 4 slashing damage, plus
Your
oh,
smite, yeah. Yeah, so hold on a second. Make your smite.
Oh. I'll take the 4 off for now.
plus the
take the
Thunderous
4 for now.
Smite, which
But
is
you're gonna be
another
making
2d6.
you're making a Constitution roll depending on what the smite damage is.
Yeah.
So that's another 6. Ugh.
Alright, so make a DC 10 Constitution save. Ooh, just makes it.
Just? Yeah. That's really good for me.
But you
So
also
your-
have
your
to make
shield,
I also have to make a strength save.
a strength save.
Yeah.
but your shield of faith continues.
Yeah. It's a strength save for being knocked on my ass. And
Which
not
you
knocked on my
make.
ass.
And then, just with an inarticulate yell, just "Rah!" and he brings down the axe again,
Yep.
and is deflected
misses.
by
Yeah.
That would have
The
been nice
shield-
damage.
the armor.
Yeah. And
Coltash is a little sad that apparently Sodar's not listening.
he's got a lot of people on the line, so you have to wait. And how are we
Sora
doing,
thinks
like,
you have
turnover
this.
now? Or is it
Do
my
it now?
go, or are we letting
It is.
others?
It is your go. Yes.
Oh, okay. Right. Seeing I've enraged this cultish-like orkling, I will laugh. And a deep panic laugh. And just be like, aha! This fucking brilliant dead. And I'll kill all your friends. And then a longsword with a whap. Does that hit?
Nope.
Aha. But I also have a second attack, which will
You
be
do.
the same.
The same thing.
And then I think, can I get my horse to attack?
I'm gonna say your horse didn't come out here with you.
Okay.
You
I
left
will,
him. You left
I
them back
will-
there for the anime run at each other.
Right, but I'll sound like you can mentally talk to him. So, just if you can with a bonus action, just start summoning, telling him to run over to me now. If
Okay.
you allow it. And free action, laugh with glee at this poor orkling.
Right.
I say orkling for some reason. I don't know why. Same with elves.
All right, Coltash, it's your turn.
Okay, am I seeing the horse barreling up behind?
It's having to come through some of the troops that have moved forward.
Okay, so I don't
and
see
now
it
a
yet.
wall of fire.
So I don't see it.
You can hear horse hooves, like the clopping sound.
Okay,
Little
but
bit.
in the middle of combat, it wouldn't
Yeah.
necessarily mean anything to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oi, oi, oi.
How the table of turns.
What you doing, kitty?
Bonus action, Thunderous Smite again.
Okay.
I actually think only a nat 20 or a 19 will hit me with your attack rolls.
Shh.
I know my AC now.
So with the Thunderous Smite cast and ready, Coltash will strike again, shouting out, "Hey, Sonar! Could use a little help!" Bang.
Could deflect.
Oh,
Ooh.
Hmm. Sure.
Put that information.
That's a wee bit shit, isn't it? Wait, have you been cursed with my curse instead?
I think Sodar has abandoned you.
He's off making bread. Get it? Because soda bread.
I soda get it.
No.
Sorry.
No more time.
It is your go, Otis.
Yep. I will laugh and
he's probably pissed off at me because I reinforced the door rather than running out to face the army of 200 by myself.
yeah. Could I use my gauntlets without dropping a sword?
Yeah, because you can just punch him with the gauntlet.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a gauntlets punch.
Okay.
Kapow!
16,
And
nope.
that misses. But it seems the gauntlets aren't good enough, so kapow with a sword. Which also is good enough. And
Yeah, that hits him.
level 2 spell slot. I have a couple of
Okay.
them. I'm going to spend one of them, so it's 3d8.
Ooh, 20 total damage, damn.
And bonus action. Is my horse nearby yet? Oh.
No, it's only been one round.
Okay. Then I think that's my only action. And I'm just going to be, like, encouraging my soldiers on while I distract the tank.
Alright. Goldash, you're up.
Gonna have to do bonus action.
Okay.
Spiritual weapon.
Ooh. Alrighty.
And the spiritual weapon attack.
Mm-hmm.
23. No.
And then with action, lay on hands, all 40 points.
Alright. Okay.
End of my turn.
Okay. So, you, Zinrir watch as, Koltash, brings himself up with the same lay on hands, capabilities that you have. By this point in time, your horse is, arriving.
Yeah. One sec.
While this is going on, I am applying the paralysis to.
I think Otis is dying.
Yeah, it looks like it. But I'm applying the paralysis gland to the teeth above.
Okay. Make a dexterity check for that.
Let me get this back up. Yeah, I'll let him do his dexterity thing.
No, not you. That was for Basil.
Because he got the. Well, I had a gland. I had a paralysis gland.
Yeah.
Had. Being the key word.
Had. Your hand is really, really, really fucking numb right now.
Ah, fuck. Did I get any juice on his teeth?
No.
Yeah.
You squeezed too hard and popped it.
You're lucky it's just your hand, because I was like, oh man, if he rolls low enough, he could paralyze himself.
I was gonna try and put paralysis on Bob's teeth, and then if we had to, we could take a bite out of Koltash and drag his ass through the portal.
Then I said that in character for a reason. I know what you were trying to do.
My hand's
All right.
numb.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's Zinrir gonna do?
Is Claudia gonna do anything, or is
Well,
trying
Koltash
to do
would get
anything?
mad if I interfered with his duel directly. Granted, you took Shield of Faith from Basil.
Well, while you decide.
You can't snack.
As Binky kind of runs up, I'm going to jump on him. Shout out to my friendly neighborhood fire monster.
Real quick, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, you have to do that.
Yes,
his
that's
aura.
true.
For his aura.
Ooh, it's coming to the thingy.
Oh, that's fair choice. Do I notice the horse? Did I notice when he summoned the horse? Because I knew it happened, but
Nope.
11
I don't
doesn't
think-
beat it, does it?
11 saves.
So I can't leave.
You can't.
It's,
You can't leave.
Does that include my...
You have to attack him.
Oh shit. Alright, well, my horse is here. If he can attack as well, but that's great. But here is my wailing of the sword.
18. Nope.
And this is.
Nope.
Talk about a war of attrition.
Yeah.
Let's see if Binky can do anything.
I'm saying, I guess, how far away from me are we still from the Koltesh Death Knight fight?
You are, I guess, kind of circling above it.
Yeah.
I'm basically
Like,
trying to figure out what range of spells I could use if I were to.
we're like 40 feet above.
Oh, we're far closer than I thought then.
Yeah, and
Mostly,
at this point,
you were
it's
higher.
apparent to you that they've broken the pact of the duel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, do you like your horse? Because I don't.
Yes, I do.
She's not actually saying.
Otis, roll a d20 plus 7. $15 doesn't hit you. Koltesh? 15
No.
doesn't hit?
No, oh
Correct?
no.
Okay.
No.
Alright, yeah, the horse rears up and tries to hit you with his hooves and looks like a girl fighting.
The horse is going to get fucking burned.
Okay.
And to be fair, it depends on the girl.
This is true too. It looks like a slap fight, I should say.
I was gonna more say like a doggy paddle. I was gonna be mine.
Yeah, but it looked like a slap fight, but with hooves.
Okay.
A Delta Nu.
Delta U.
Scorching Ray 17. Yeah, that'll hit.
Bend and snap.
Ben and snap. And then there's 2 more with this, so
Can't believe you're killing Binky.
yeah, fuck that horse.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Yo, horse.
That's 39.
Yeah,
points.
Binky's not standing up anymore.
I am very annoyed by it.
And Claudio just called down, cheater.
I would
Put
like
this
to
book back away.
I would like to spew the worst profanities I
Me,
could
I would've said
possibly
no
spew
horseplay.
towards that woman.
Claudia wouldn't. Claudia would not say that. I would.
I forgot whose turn it was. It's Koltash's turn.
You incinerated Binky.
Hell yeah, I did.
Binky's
Yeah.
the best.
Okay, I still have the Thunderous Smite active, I believe, because I
I
haven't
think so, yeah.
I haven't hit him
Yeah.
yet since I cast it.
Correct.
Nope.
Oh!
Finally.
Yeah, double nat 20. Oh, look at that
Oh.
damage. Oh, look at it. Look at that damage.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to make a con save now.
Oh shit.
Which means we also have the Thunderous Smite
Oh, nice.
doubled.
Oh shit.
About
So that's another
22.
22.
25, 30.
39.
Now the Thunder Smite's doubled, so it's 20.
42.
Well, as I'm saying, that's
42.
22 plus 27.
Yeah.
39 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then can he roll to see if his corpse is knocked away?
Well, he
So,
did like a lay of hands on 40, so it's how much he had past that,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, did you have more than 9 hit points past that?
Hey, Tonya, do you want to describe this?
Sure. So yeah, you cleave into Zinrir's shoulder. Like deep into the shoulder, and the Thunderous Smite emanates from your blade, ripping him apart. sending his now mangled corpse, and the corpse of his horse, who is right fucking next to him, sliding across the ground several feet.
I just thought of something. You know the last-ditch effort? That probably breaks as well.
No, it doesn't.
Really?
Really.
Oh, that's...
Really.
I would have found it funny if it worked.
So he is now dead on the ground, and as his corpse stops moving, Koltesh, you hear a cacophonous yell from the army as they all rush forward.
Time to go. Let's go. Time to go.
Yeah, as we
Well,
go.
considering they were already partially surrounding me and moving forward, I'm pretty much kind of surrounded at this point.
I mean, no, you can still get to the gate because they were a half circle around you,
See ya.
Yeah.
and they only had a round to move forward.
And
then they were stopped midway. So the only thing even remotely close to you is the Cinder Knight.
Okay, kind of seeing that. Well, Cold Touch's action would happen first, but seeing that that would happen, Claudia would sort of like shake Basil's shoulder. Lie down so I can haste him. We got to go.
I'll fly down and direct Bob to do another blast as we get close towards another
Okay.
swath of fire to try and deter any other people from coming other than obviously Fireboy.
All right. So you fly down. We'll just you don't have to roll it.
Okay.
We'll theater this. Bob releases another gland attack with. Is haste a touch spell?
Yeah, we
It is, which is why I told him to fly down so I could.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Basil directs Bob down, and he makes a flame attack, slowing some, not all, because it's a large swath of soldiers. Slowing a portion of them, the portion that would be directed right towards Koltash, before doing a quick turn in the air. Both of you make a dexterity check for me real quick.
Uh-oh.
Or a save.
Oh, no.
Wait. How close are they to me?
It would be within your aura.
To touch him.
It would be within your aura.
So they get a +4 against the save.
She still rolled a natural
That's
one.
still a 1, so I'm boned. Basil might not be, though.
She still rolled a natural one.
Oh wait, I died. I'm gonna turn my camera off.
All right.
Okay.
Make a dexterity save there, Basil.
I have 8 natural 20s.
Okay.
If I use 2, could I keep Alicia on Bob?
You can expend 2, yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
I had plans for that though. I was gonna make Koltesh roll to see if he caught her.
Oh yeah. But I can carry Alicia Claudia faster than Claudia running on her own. Is the thing.
Yeah, but
Okay.
if he's hasted, it would be really funny if he's running and she's firing fire bolts behind her.
I feel like we've
would be
done that
funny.
before.
That'd be funny.
It's over her shoulder, just
All
like.
right. So, as Bob turns and gets close enough to Koltash, he tilts so Claudia can reach down and touch Koltash. And Koltash, you feel the haste spell take effect. You feel your adrenaline pumping and your blood pumping through your veins. What are you gonna do?
And Claudia will say, "Get moving."
Oh, perfect. So I'm seeing the fire. I'm thinking, great, they've got the army under control. I need to stop that flaming guy. So I run to attack him. She said, "Get going," and that, by God, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm
You're gonna attack the Cinder Knight. You're gonna attack the Cinder Knight. Gotcha.
Defeat from the jaws of victory.
Gotcha. Okay. So you run forward and attack the Cinder Knight. We're just gonna back and forth this again.
I'm sorry.
As we leave, as me and Claudia like fly out of there, I look behind me, and I look at the Cinder Knight and I yell, "Good luck fighting, Tiny," and I cast Reduce on him.
Ooh, what's the
He
save?
has to make a save.
No. Shit.
It lowers the amount of damage he can do.
Well, that also means...
It's also a concentration spell, so
Yep.
my Shield of Faith.
Oh,
Shield of
is
Faith.
it? Oh,
Yeah.
Then okay, I would have.
You would know it was. You want to
I
roll
would
that
know
back?
it was. Yeah, I would know it was a
Okay,
concentration.
so you're not gonna... Alright.
Then instead, I will throw at his feet a Tanglefoot bag. Give me 1 second. Tanglefoot bag. As an action, you can reach into your alchemist satchel and pull out a bag filled with writhing, sticky black tar and hurl it at a point in the ground within 30 feet of you, which is the same distance for the enlarged spell, so that's why it was...
Okay.
The bag bursts in impact, covers the ground in a 5-foot radius with sticky goo. The area is difficult terrain for 1 minute, and any creature starting its turn in that area is at speed halved for a minute.
Okay, how close am I to
Coltash,
this?
you also have that potion.
You're pretty close. You're getting a melee when he's doing this.
Okay, but it was more a question though of how close was he to me before I start moving towards him for the sake of my spiritual weapon, which is still up.
15 feet, we'll say.
Okay, perfect. So move to the Cinder Knight, bonus action.
Well, hold on. What was the Tanglefoot thing? Can you... does it require a check for you to actually hit?
I throw it at the ground at his feet, so it would just be me throwing it while we're flying away.
Okay. Because you're moving, make a freaking athletics check.
Okay. I got nothing, so. 5.
Alright. It doesn't...
Get where I want it to go, but it does explode on the ground, and now there's just this tar on the ground.
Yeah, there's just one. There's a tar spot like 30 feet from where, or 10 feet from where Coltash was.
In which direction?
It's towards the keep.
Okay. Am I aware that hit?
Probably not, because you are making a beeline towards it. It's behind you.
Okay.
I mean, you can see it. It's black tar on the ground when you turn around.
Well, but if it's behind me and I'm not turning around, I'm facing my enemy, so...
Correct.
Okay. So now it's my turn?
Yep.
So move to the knight, bonus action move the spiritual weapon, attack with the spiritual weapon.
Alright.
$19?
That hits. I'll have to keep track of this manually, because I don't have a sheet for this.
Okay, so that's 12 points of force damage.
Alright.
I'm going to use my character sheet's temporary helping.
And then because I am hasted, I get 3 attacks.
Okay.
The Thunderous Smite is no longer up.
Yep. Because it got used.
And so it's just going to be straight hacking and slashing.
Okay.
So attack 1. Nope. Attack 2.
That'll
What,
hit.
8? And 8 hits?
Oh, no. No, the second one hits.
Second one hits, yes. So that's another 10. And 11, I'm sure, does not hit.
11 misses. Alright.
And that is my turn.
Alright. It grips its great sword in hand and makes its 2 attacks against you. I have to roll by hand, so bear with me. That helps if I type that right. $12
No.
does not hit. 14 does not hit.
No.
Go ahead.
Oh,
wait. Oh yeah, at the start of his turn. Hold on. At the start of his turn, you took three damage because it's fucking hot.
Okay. Okay, spiritual weapon attack. Cool.
Alright.
So that's another 12 force damage. Crappy rolls, but oh well.
And you did hit it once before, yeah?
Yeah, well, I had... In my previous turn, I did 12 force damage and 10 slashing.
So you hit it once, so that's... when you hit it, you take damage too, so it's 7 damage for that. Sorry.
Well, one of those hits was the spiritual weapon.
I know, but you hit it once.
Oh, yes. So I take how much? 7?
You took seven fire damage for hitting it. And then it was the 3 fire damage because at the start of its turn, if you're within 5 feet of it, you take damage.
Gotcha.
It's a heat aura.
So I took the 3, so I need to take another 7.
7, yeah, sorry.
Hello, Vex.
Okay. So that was from the previous turn. Okay, so that on this turn, I am... The spiritual weapon attacks are now my 3 attacks.
Okay.
1, 18,
Hits.
7 slashing damage. Second hit misses. Third hit hits with another 5 slashing damage. So that's 2 hits, so how much fire damage do I take?
11.
Okay. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. D20. 13 does not hit you.
Nope.
24.
Does hit me.
Alright. So it is... Jesus Christ. So 2 of this is the actual slashing damage, and part of it is fire damage. So 34 points damage total with that hit.
Okay.
And because you started he started its turn with you in range, another 5 points of fire damage. So 39 total that round.
Okay.
Alright, your turn.
All right. So spiritual weapon attack.
Oh, that hits.
11 points. Action number 1. I will take the healing potion that Basil gave me for 4d8
Okay.
Yes.
of healing. Oh, that's a nice roll.
Nice.
And then 2 attacks.
Okay.
1, 14
Miss.
misses, and misses.
Misses. So no damage to you for not hitting him. His turn. Let's see here. At the start of each of the Cinder Knight's turns. Yep. Let's see here.
Technically, you get 4 attacks.
6. No.
No.
The extra attack happens if you take the attack action. You have 2
Yeah, but you only get
actions.
1 extra attack.
It specifically says
Oh.
as part of the haste that you
one
only
extra
get
attack.
1 extra attack if you
It
take
doesn't
the
say.
extra attack as an
attack.
attack action.
It doesn't say an extra attack action.
I thought it said extra action.
No.
No.
It does say extra action, however, it specifically says
1 attack.
1 weapon attack only.
1 weapon attack only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Alright, at the start of his turn, you take 3 fire damage.
Okay.
And. Whoops. Does a 41 hit you?
D208.
Was it what?
It's a D208.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh man, that hits
You
you.
crit me.
That hits you. So that's
Yep.
Oh Jesus. $49 damage.
So that would take me down,
Target resistance.
except I have relentless endurance for being a half orc.
That's what it is.
So I have 1 hit point.
Yep. And it has another attack.
Hmm.
Oh.
Which doesn't hit you!
Which doesn't hit me.
Natural one.
Nat 20 to a nat 1. Nice.
It is your turn. You lost your spiritual weapon though, I think.
No.
You don't technically drop unconscious before relentless kicks in?
No. When you are
Okay.
reduced to 0 hit points but are not killed outright, you drop to 1 hit point instead.
Okay. Okay.
I kind of wish I'd left Claudia there with Koltash because he may have ran instead of fighting.
It is your turn, Goltush.
I don't actually know about that.
So we're going to start with the spiritual weapon attack.
Oh Lord.
Misses.
Damn.
I must say, I like Koltash. Like, he's a pretty decent character and very good at hitting hard.
Well, that's kind of what paladins do.
Yeah.
Unless you're played by Otis.
Yeah. In case you stand there and don't roll above about 14.
Yeah, that's that was unfortunate.
I'm sure a year ago I would have been screaming in fits of rage. Now I'm used to it.
What is Koltash doing? What is Koltash
Okay,
doing?
I know. I'm trying to figure it out. Well, it's Koltash, so he would make his attacks.
Oh sweet Jesus.
Attack number 1,
You take damage when you hurt him.
he misses.
Misses.
Attack number 2, he
Misses.
misses. Attack number 3,
But now you take 3 damage.
nat 20.
At the final hit, you heard your mother go, "Oh, Patch,
Uh-huh.
use the force."
So that's 23 points of slashing damage.
You take 11 points of fire damage.
Okay. So, I go unconscious. The spiritual weapon disappears.
Yep.
But then the red stone in my necklace
Yep.
allows me to roll, at this point, 4 healing dice.
Yep. 44. Is it 44? Magical item.
No, hit dice. Sorry, not healing dice. Hit dice. So
Hit
it's
dice, yeah.
4d10.
D8. Yeah.
You really built a very livable character. Survivable.
Well, this is a magic item they received that all of them but Recall is wearing.
Oh. Oh dear.
So I am now without a spiritual weapon, but back at 22 hit points.
Yep. Yep.
However, that is the end of my turn.
Haste drop too. Because you technically went unconscious.
Oh. In
You can't
which
haste.
ca-
You can't haste a body.
In which case, I can't move. I can't take actions because the spell ended.
But it ended in an unconscious body.
Oh, okay. So then I don't get exhausted from it, from the end of
Correct.
haste.
You were technically not conscious.
Okay.
So we're gonna forego the freaking unconsciousness or the
Okay,
exhausted
cool.
because you were unconscious
That
and the stones brought you back.
okay.
So,
Can't exhaust a dead body.
so haste and
No more haste.
Spiritual weapon dropped.
No more spiritual weapon.
what about
What
shield?
about
Shield.
Shield
what
Shield
about
of
his
Faith
shield
is-
of faith?
Shield of Faith is
Oh.
gone too.
Okay.
Have you considered running?
Which ends
Yeah.
your turn.
But that's the end of my turn.
Seeing Koltash drop, can I do a spell?
Can you what?
Can I do a spell seeing Koltash drop?
Would you have stuck around or would you have ran? Because you
I mean,
were
you
running.
flying away.
You were
with
flying
Koltash.
away towards the
Like, you left
teleport.
that
You
stuff
were
and
going
then
back
go.
to the keep to teleport out, and
Yeah.
you are under the assumption that Koltash is following you.
Okay. Okay.
But Kotash also did tell him to run in the way, but it's like, go, I will hold him behind. I am a super.
Well, no, he
sacrificial
didn't
being."
say
No.
that.
Really?
He just said then
Oh,
go.
Claudia said, let's go or run or something.
And Koltash said, then go.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, no, we would be on our way to the portal.
So a 26 to hit.
And I think we would have grabbed Nancy as well. Or-
Well,
Pretty sure, yeah.
Recall went. Had
Yeah,
already
Recall's
gone
like, I'm
to.
out.
Yeah, I mean, she's
Oh.
probably already through the portal by now.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's hopping in the other
No,
side.
she's been hanging there, trying to grab any scragglers or whatever.
Oh, there wasn't many left. All the non-combatants were already gone.
Oh, okay. If nobody else from my group came, then I would head back to see what's going on.
All right.
Do you have anything
so,
you can do to help him?
I'm
So
a
you,
bard.
Bards get amazing
uh,
spells.
it's 23
Yeah,
points of
great.
damage
Oh,
from the first greatsword attack.
Bards can, like, do command and stuff like that. Like,
Oh, yeah.
well, I can suggest. That's about
And
it.
I had 22.
Oh, no.
oh, no.
So I am down.
You're down.
I'm down, down.
So you guys get back to the teleportation area. Basil and Claudia arrive with Bob, and you're all getting ready to go. Koltash doesn't arrive.
Where the hell is he?
I fear he stayed behind to fight.
What?
He didn't seem to be running when I threw my bag.
His duel was over. Why would he not leave?
It's Koltash. You know he doesn't like to flee in a fight. He doesn't even like to use a shield.
Wait, oh, sorry to interrupt. Who cast haste on him?
Who cast what?
Who cast haste on him?
Claudia did.
Claudia did.
And you would know if your spell's gone or not.
Oh yeah, your spell dropped when you were in the
Yeah, we
when
both
you were waiting
feel
for
our
him to
spells
show up.
The hell?
Yeah, because you're concentrating on it, but
No,
if
no,
it-
no. I'm sorry. That's in character now. Sorry.
Sorry. I'm going to
Oh,
show.
fine.
I felt my shield go down.
I felt my haste leave as well.
Do we go back for him? I don't know if we'll be able to get him.
Of course we go back for him.
Going back for him most likely means our death.
We don't leave anyone behind. Recall turns around and starts walking out.
At this point in time, the only people left is Elena, Benjorna, Samuel. They've all left.
Elaine, Alette, is there anything? Can you teleport a body to us? Can you teleport in and grab and teleport out?
Just a second.
Do they have dimension door?
I do.
think so. You do?
Uh-huh.
Can you cast it multiple times?
Let me see.
Danny, I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry, Danny. I didn't really want to kill off a PC.
Not
by
I mean,
He's not
You didn't kill the
dead.
PC.
would go out. This is the way Coltash would go out.
Yeah, but it's like I enjoy watching these, and when I kind of redeemed the thing, I joked about saying, "Whatever, come on and kill a PC."
Yeah, well, just so you know, though, Coltash has taken the oath of conflict.
Yeah,
The only
you
thing
have.
that matters is war.
Yep.
Their only
Recall-
concern in their career is finding a foe strong enough to defeat them. In the world, only the strong prevails, and only the strong have the right to rule.
Recall,
Well-
you haven't cast any spells this entire time. You could do 2-dimension doors.
Okay. All right.
So,
So would you tell us
But
about
you-
the spell that you have?
Yes.
so. What are you gonna tell him about the dimension door? Or...
Yeah, that I have that.
Nah, she's going back, man. She's just going back.
Yeah.
Okay.
She doesn't
I
know
was gonna
that
say.
she needs dimension doors. She's just going back. So,
Yeah, she doesn't know.
the Cinder
Not yet.
the Cinder Knight is gonna take a second attack, which auto crits.
That's 2 death saves.
It's 2 death saves down.
How many do you have total?
3. And it's
Oh.
now his turn. Please make a
If you
death saving
fail
throw.
3, you die. If you get a nat 20, you get
Go
1
to one
HP
health.
back.
Yeah, you get 1 HP back.
Ah.
But that still might not save him.
Holy shit!
Oh,
Holy shit!
oh my god!
So the
My
death saving throw
Literally
happens
off
at
to
the
you.
start. Happens at the start of your round. So it is now your turn. You are prone. Death Knight over top of you. Great sword held down. Getting ready to stab at your ass again. What do you want to do?
Disengage and run, please! Disengage and run!
Unfortunately,
I'll put my hat back on. I took it off for you and put it back on.
one of the tenets of conflict: never retreat. I must not run away from a worthy opponent. Once in a fight, I shouldn't retreat in the face of the enemy.
But you lost the fight already. This will be you initiating a new one.
I think he's initiating a new one.
I'm just pointing out, you already lost that fight.
Yeah.
But it's a worthy opponent.
You do Coltesh, come on.
If he goes out like this, it'll be so fucking cool.
It's gonna take you a hot minute to run out there too.
Oh,
Recall,
yeah.
because you were in the teleportation chamber waiting.
I was.
So what is Coltesh doing, man?
300 feet by the way, dimension door, so.
I know. So she can get to him. It's
Well,
just a
he will
matter
take half of his movement to stand up.
Uh-huh.
And then even though he has served Sodar for most of his life, he cannot deny his mother. And knowing that there is a greater battle to be fought, and knowing that this opponent in this situation, since these dishonorable dogs have given no honor to me, then I should give no honor to them to find them worthy of combat. And I will run.
And you will run. You use your action to
Disengage.
disengage, and you run 15 feet.
Yes.
Run away!
Have you got any bonus actions which could help you? Like extra armor, extra health?
Speediest retreat.
I've used absolutely everything. I've got
Alright.
nothing.
Alright. You run 15 feet.
That's what it took me to take you down, was using
No.
everything.
I should have given
You guys
you
are
more than
both-
one health potion.
You were
I
both
have
8th level
4
paladins.
greater healing
so...
potions.
Alright.
Oh.
You run.
God.
You use half your movement to get up. You run 15 feet.
Yep.
The Cinder Knight follows behind you.
Yep.
He takes fire damage, doesn't he?
Yep.
Only if he gets hit, because the Cinder Knight didn't start its turn next to him.
Oh.
That's true.
In your
21
mind,
to
you
hit.
hear.
21
Oh,
hits
no.
me
Hits you.
because I have none of my other defensive stuff on.
Yup.
Your armor's not so shiny
Why is this
anymore.
not? Why is this not?
Come on! Save him.
It's 24 points of damage.
And struck down from behind,
Yup.
Coltash face plants.
And second attack. 2 death saving throws. At this point, recall. You reach the gate,
Mhm.
and you are looking out at the scene before you, and you see you see Coltash lying face down on the ground, Death Knight standing over him, stabbing down into his non-moving body.
Oh.
It's Coltash's turn. Make a death saving throw. You see a bright white light emanate from under Coltash. What do you want to do?
Can I cast Dimension Door under him?
No, so what it does is it opens the door in front of you at another point, and you basically teleport to that point.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
I've never used
zoom,
this spell,
walk
so-
through, go to it, and then zoom, walk through and get out.
Okay, then I will do that, grab him, and
Well,
head out.
You get up to him.
Yep.
If
You get up to him, and that was your action to get there. This guy gets an attack on you.
Okay.
Oh god, don't kill. Oh no!
You're gonna have to spend a round.
God
here
damn,
basically.
25 to hit.
Do what? Oh,
25 to hit you.
Yeah, hard.
That's 21 points of damage.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's yeah.
Plus,
Oh,
she started his turn in his flaming aura.
Yep.
You said 20 hit points?
21.
25 points
21,
of damage.
okay.
Or no, 21 points of damage.
Plus the fire damage from the
Plus
start
the fire
of the
damage,
turn.
which is I think is 2d6. I already closed my
No,
book.
no, the 2d6 is from being damaged. I thought it was just 3 damage for being in his aura.
No, it's 2d6 for being in his aura.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
She just rolled really crappy on me several times.
So it's another 8 fire damage.
Okay.
You're fine.
then
You're okay.
he
You're
gets
okay.
a second
His
attack.
second attack.
Okay.
Second
Oh, sweet
attack.
God.
That's what I'm
Oh,
at
Jesus
right now.
Christ.
And there's a crit.
You can do it.
We just lost 2 people!
Fuck!
I was worried about killing 1. Nope, I'm gonna kill 2.
Well, technically it wasn't you.
No, I just broke the key and let the demon out.
It's 41 points of damage.
I'm at 0.
What is your
Are you?
health total?
Yep.
And she doesn't have the necklace.
Nope.
Are you?
Nancy,
Yep.
what is your health what is your character's total health?
76.
Okay.
You're fine.
41, 62.
But I was down.
No, you
10.
weren't. You weren't. Because this
Because
is
we had a
new
long
day.
rest and you didn't put it back up.
You didn't put your health
Yeah.
back up after that long rest.
Because we
Oh,
slept
You're
through
not
overnight.
down.
Well, then I'm down to 6.
You're down to 6. All right.
Still up.
You
You can
dimension
still-
door. Make a strength check.
All right. Oh, God, I have to roll.
Have any nat 20. That's good enough.
You drag his ass through.
Wait, I thought it was just he touched something willing.
I think she's able to dimension door close to the portal too.
That,
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
dimension door back into the portal room because you know where it's at.
exactly.
So,
I've seen it.
so you get your ass wailed on by this Cinder Knight. You are beat the fuck up. So as she dimension backs into this portal room, there's like fucking blood, singe marks everywhere. She is fucking hurting. But she has Koltash with her.
Here.
We'll fix you later. Let's go. Let's go.
I think you have to fix him now.
What, is he?
Give him a potion. Can he swallow?
I pull out one of the patches and I pop it for 4 greater healing potions, and I try to put one in Koltash's mouth.
You get in, and nothing.
Now
It just
swallow.
all dribbles out.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Fuck.
Hang on.
Fuck.
Wait, that last death save reset when you get to consciousness.
Yeah. I think
But he failed-
He got
he
knocked
auto-failed
out.
too.
Got a second attack, which does an auto crit for 2 death saves,
And then he failed
And then I
his third.
failed my last
and
one.
then he failed.
Oh. Oh, sorry.
And he failed his last one.
Benjorna's not in this room, right?
Nope,
Correct.
she's gone. Alette and Elaine are here, and they're like, "Where are we going?
Anywhere but here.
Anywhere but here?
Yeah.
Anywhere here? All right." They quick cast off where you're going. As you are dematerializing, Elaine casts a fireball in the room, which does some damage to y'all.
Oh, great.
So you get where you're going. And Rakal is unconscious. Because there's no way she's not taking more than 6 damage on that.
I put I put one of the healing potions in Recall as well, and so it's a greater healing is 44 plus 2.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
it's fine. It's fine.
No,
It's
44
it's,
plus 4.
Don't worry about that right now. It's
Okay.
it's yeah, something like that. It is plus 4.
Okay.
So you guys get where you're going, and we will pick up next week.
Okay.
Sweet God.
And Rakal has 13 hit points.
Cool.
All right. I'll make that note.
And
There we go.
We're down a PC, unless we decide to reincarnate your ass.
That's not gonna
Again.
go over so well.
Yeah.
What?
it already isn't going over so well because of the necklace. Do you remember what the necklace said? The description on that?
So yep. Mm-hmm.
No.
If you fail your death saving throws, your soul is transferred to the stone rather than to Ewaris's keeping,
Uh-huh.
and will remain there until your body or a clone of your body can once again house your soul.
Oh,
So your soul
That's
is
nice.
saved.
you're kind of a Horcrux right now.
So we're actually less boned because we don't have to get the soul back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
the
need the
soul
body.
is in the stone. You've
Yeah.
got the body.
Yes.
In relatively okay condition.
Is that why you casted mending? Were you trying to mend his body?
I was wondering about that.
That's the question.
Wow. There was a pretty hard climax there at the end.
Oh my
Okay.
god. I don't think I ever want to come back again. This happens every time.
This doesn't happen every time.
I mean, I could come back as a bystander and somehow I'd end up stabbing you all to death.
No, you would just randomly start a domino effect that would hit the group.
Yeah, I kind of pick up a pot, slip on some oil, hit the nearby store, which for some reason has TNT, and everyone just explodes.
He's
That's
like-
totally how it's gonna happen.
He's like Acme Products versus the Wile E. Coyote. The Wile E. Coyote's our game.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Do we level up after this, Tanya?
Yeah, actually, you do.
So we're all level higher than
presuming that I come back to...
Well, you know what? Wait. I'll put the market whether or not you get Koltash back.
Okay.
Since Koltash really was the epic battle there.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll have to talk to Benjorna and the others because they're
And
the
you
ones
don't even know where
that-
you're at. You just randomly showed up in a fucking room.
Yep. No idea.
At least we're with Elaine and Alette and not Benjorna. theoretically.
This room that we're in, is it lit, or is it just a dark
We'll
room?
find out next week.
We'll find out next week. Tune in next week to find out what random fucking corner of the map the group showed up on.
2 more seconds for you to think of where to go. No, anywhere.
Anywhere.
I mean-
Okay, boop.
I mean, we're safe now, so now we could teleport to where everybody else teleported to. We just needed to get GTFO. Like,
I imagine you told it. No, oh, sorry. But for some reason, I'm imagining you say anywhere but here, and you teleport into a room next to you.
Fuck, we're still in the keep!
But we're not there anymore.
So yeah. Check out the session next week. We're gonna find out where the group went. Hopefully we'll find out if they can restore Koltesh to the living. Or, what's gonna happen with that.
Without turning him into a female halfling.
well,
Or-
I assume if this group at the keep made these necklaces for us, they have.
Nope, he froze. They have.
They have something.
Well, we can discuss that with them since they're right with us.
Well, 2 of them with you.
Well,
I'm
true.
pretty sure they keep clones of you guys. Just
However,
as a safety measure.
At the keep.
Oh yeah, good point.
Okay. Well, Jeff is still frozen, so we're gonna go ahead and do our outros. Well, hopefully he'll come back by the time he comes around, and maybe finishes that sentence. As always, Tabletop RPGs on my channel are run for charity. Through December, the charity is Toys for Tots. If you'd like to donate to it, scroll down to the panels below. You can click on Donate to the charity. It'll take you on over to Tiltify. There will be some notifications. I will probably miss the notification, so if I do, say something in chat. Otherwise, I will completely not know that you are giving something to the group.
Donate to
I
keep
will be
Colas
back
alive.
here tomorrow with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Hopefully my internet connection doesn't suck balls like it has the last 2 times I've streamed it. I think Charter is getting mad with me because I'm doing Project Stream from Google. So it's Netflix for games, so nothing's installed on my computer. I'm running it strictly from a Google server. And it uses an average of 9 gigs an hour.
Wow. Wow.
So it's some serious bandwidth I'm using. Super pissy. Anyway, tell us who you are, where we can find you, Alicia.
Hey, I'm Energy Night on Twitch, where I sometimes stream video games. I'm also having a little problem, so I have one for a bit. Energy98 on Twitter, you can follow me. Sometimes there are tons of random tweets, a tweet the streams I'm a part of, other D&D streams, Mouse Guard. Go there, find out.
Mouse Guard?
Yeah, Monday nights on Scratch channel. I do Mouse Guard.
Ooh, put a link.
I have to find it. I will do that. Somebody else go.
Nancy.
Well, I'm Nancy. You can find me on Twitter. I'm also playing a lot on World of Warcraft. I either can be, you can find me as B. Wendy, Bumwaller, or Diazonon. So.
All right, and Jeff is now back.
Yes, I am back. So you can find me on Twitter at monkeyface2014. Go and vote!
Yeah, absolutely.
If you're in the U.S., vote.
And being in a different
Danny.
country is not an excuse.
That's right. If you're a U.S. citizen, vote.
Yep.
Danny.
What they said. And I'm Tunarth in chat. I'm Colin65 on Twitter. I am in this, which I hope you have enjoyed, despite the fact that I went down, I think, a total of 4 times?
Ish?
3 or 4,
Ish.
something like that.
3.
Well, there was the 1 and 2, and then, no. Yeah.
3. You had the orc ability, necklace.
Necklace, and the
Fail.
nat 20 death save.
Well, the nat 20 was
Bump
from
back.
Oh yeah, it was 4 times then.
So I went down 4 times. I went down 4 times.
Jesus. Alright.
And yeah, Toys for Tots, cough up the cash, help us out, but
Help
even
kids out.
better, help an amazing charity.
Absolutely.
The sooner the better, because the sooner you contribute,
Yep.
that means that it will be helping out
think-
needy kids this holiday season.
I think the cutoff is December 12th, is it not? It's like a week or so before Christmas actually hits that the money you give will actually get used for this season.
Yeah, so you got at least a good 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah. So do that.
But yeah. And applause for our esteemed guest.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right.
Sure.
Yes.
Thank you.
And Otis, tell us about yourself, man.
I am Yildis. More, I'm here. If you can find me, then you are far too close. And I will try not to kill more people accidentally as a guest, if I ever do.
Oopsies.
And I'm trying to be less blurry as well. Okay.
I think that's just because it's your laptop camera and they're not the greatest.
It works with Skype, though. I'm just going to blame everything else. Apple technology. Yeah, that's me.
Alrighty. So that's it. We will see you guys next week. Have a good one. And vote. Go vote if you're a U.S. citizen.
Vote.
Otherwise,
Good.
bye.
Bye, Internet.